a period.
Wait.
And there was a period where I was working as a horse trainer in high school and a little bit after. And you think you know bad smells, but you really don't until you've been around animals that long.
I think David knows.
I think I know.
I don't know because
Oh,
I'm trying to think of how to word this. It's not even like a story. It's just like a thing that happened. I have other gross horse stories. So I was out and I was bringing out, like feed to them, going to the stalls, fill it up with food. They start eating it. And they had a horse named Newt, and I think he was a paint. He was getting pretty old. And we had a barn dog. We had like a collie. I don't remember the dog's name, but whether or not the dog survived this is kind of the question.
no.
Because I went to feed Newt and, the horse farted. And, usually that's whatever. Horses, you don't see them ever not doing that. But then my nose started to burn. It felt like my nostrils were like rubbed with chili peppers. And I knew something was very, very wrong. And then the thing is, the smell hadn't hit yet. It was just this burning. And then the smell hit.
Oh man.
I was kind of convinced it was some sort of attack at first. Or like,
I was about to say that's exactly what I would think.
Yeah, it didn't feel right, so I ran out of there. And then the dog is falling after me. And then the dog throws up. This is an animal that eats garbage.
Oh no, that's so.
And so the dog's sick.
Poor dog.
All the other the horses seem upset now. They're kind of like hitting the stalls.
Seriously, Newt.
And I thought something was wrong. And so
I think something was wrong.
Like I thought it was like a chemical spill or something. Because it's like, I was like, there's no way. And then a week later, the horse died. So it's like,
oh no,
who knows what happened that day? I mean, he was getting old, but it's like, oh my God. Like that really changed me as a person. I have lots of horse stories. Let me pick a horse story. Oh, I could pick Loco. That's a good story.
I like that it sounded like you were just reading off a list. Like, which one of these?
I was kind of going, there's a lot of horse stories.
I got you. Go ahead.
Okay, so when I started, I was maybe 13 or 14 because we have like a local barn / horse center, for, kids get riding lessons and they have shows from time to time, all that garbage. And so I wanted to learn how to ride horses because my great grandpa, he had like a farm out west and I knew a little bit there, but I was like, I might as well see if I can still do it here. And they said, okay, you're going to ride that horse over there. And you look like a big white, kind of like a draft horse. So there was this absolute polar bear of a horse.
Right.
And
yes.
they said, oh, you're going to ride that one. And I'm like, okay. And they saddled him up and all that. And they put me on him. And I'm like, oh, what's his name? Oh, his name's Loco.
Oh.
And I'm like,
oh no.
I know it. And so I look at the instructor, like, oh, Loco. It's like, yeah, well, he came with the name when we bought him. We didn't name him Loco. So why is he called Loco? Oh, they wouldn't tell us. They didn't speak much English. And it's like, oh, okay.
Wait, what does loco mean in Spanish?
Loco means crazy.
Thank you, Mandy.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got to experience what Loco meant, and I got to be the discoverer of that. Because I went on a trail ride with was like the instructor and a few other kids. I think there was one other guy there. Most of them were preteen girls. So we were having a good old time. And Loco was fine. Other horses were doing horse things like being afraid of branches and jumping at shadows and just being horses. And then Loco saw a butterfly. It was a monarch butterfly. Because I remember it flew across my vision and I thought like, oh, cool, it's a fucking butterfly. And then it flew around me and it went by his face. And Loco was convinced he was going to die. And so this horse took off as quickly as he could into the forest with me on him. I don't mean like he started like moving around. I mean, he just bolted. And I'm on him. And every branch in the country is hitting me in the face when we're going through this forest.
Is that where you wear the helmet?
And I'm like, I'm just like, stop. Yeah, that's why you wear the helmet. But, what's coming at your face, it doesn't help a ton.
Yeah, I got you. I was actually making a joke about your avatar. It's not funny. Go ahead.
Oh my god. I mean, that would have been helpful at the time, but
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We can't
Please continue
dream about it.
talking.
That's the opposite of the title. Anyways, so I'm going on this horse. I'm like, I'm a kid, so I don't know how to do. I'm just going, stop, stop, stop. And that's panicking Loco more. And he eventually does stop. Not because I told him, I think he just got tired. And so when he stopped, he decided that the butterfly was going to catch him and this was the end. And so he decided as a horse to just lay down and accept death. Yeah. He decided he didn't fall over. He just stopped. He kind of said like, okay, I'm going to die because the butterfly's going to catch me. So he kneeled down and he just kind of laid down and accepted death. But I'm on him. And this could have been really, really bad. But there was something about the, like the land we were on. So that it was at this weird angle where like my leg was under him, but I wasn't actually being crushed by him.
Okay.
Because it could have been very bad. But he just went, like, okay, fuck this. And he lays down. And I'm like, oh, cool. I could kind of crawl away from him. And so I'm trying to like unhook one of my feet from the stirrups on the left side, the one that's like still up. And I do that, but I guess the feeling of my leg going across like his one of his flanks, so I'm trying to like slide off him. He's convinced that's the butterfly beginning to feast on him. And so
God.
he doesn't start kicking. He just screams as loud as possible.
Jesus,
At this rate, I'm convinced
does
it's a
horse
nightmare.
scream
Jesus
sound like?
Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, like a horse scream. It's kind of like a whinny, except, well, a whinny, it's kind of like,
It's kind of just a scream.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is just him going right.
Yeah.
Like as loud as he
Ah,
can.
yes. Now I see.
Thank you for
So-
that demonstration.
Yeah, I needed it.
So it's little 13-year-old me slowly like trembling from going at 90 miles per hour on this gigantic horse. And then it
90
just
miles
starts-
per hour. Wow.
It felt like that when you're that small.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Of
like,
course.
Speed scales. I get it.
yes. I'm like, okay, I'll just gently get off the horse, and now it's just screaming, and I don't know what's happening. Like,
No wonder all fucking horse girls are crazy. You'd have to be to deal with this kind of shit.
Yeah,
Holy
no,
fuck.
that's actually it. Like,
so I get off of it, and I'm like just kind of laying down next to it,
horse girls are loco.
and then he stops screaming, and then he farts, and they just stands up, and he's fucking fine.
Wow.
I guess that butterfly didn't want to kill me. Oh god.
Yeah, just all and then I heard a little like, and then he stands up, and he looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. So when are we gonna go? When are you going back to the bun?
Did you go back to the
Why'd
barn
you take me out here, idiot?
Yeah, like the horse. He's like full on staring at me like, oh, this is your fault. Like I'm lost in the woods. Now you have to bring me home.
You drove me into the butterfly.
Yeah, that's exactly what. He takes off. He runs off into the woods, but it's my fault that I got the horse lost because I guess I brought the butterfly to make him sad.
In fairness, you did bring the butterfly to make him sad.
I did.
I don't think the horse was thinking at all.
Horses just don't think.
That's true.
When I take that back, they have a really weird way of thinking.
Yeah, like this butterfly is going to feast on me. Better scream.
A friend of mine had this thing. He was always asking me, and I never did it. This was like a few years ago. He was like, "Oh, I heard a rumor that if you throw a blanket over a horse's head, it will
I've
just
heard
accept
that.
that it's dead and it lays down and dies." I don't think that's true. When I heard things like that, I started just. I guess this was later when I was actually instructing the riding, but I just started lying to I shouldn't say that. Well, no, I was. I was just lying to people about how horses worked because I got really tired of the questions.
That one's got a
And so-
faulty axle. Be careful.
No, it was worse than that. Like.
Wait, what?
Like kids would ask me questions about like do horses sleep standing up and stuff? And someone brought up the blanket thing. Like, oh, if a horse can't see, does it just lay down and die? I was like, oh yeah, actually horses are kind of like sharks, like if they stop moving, they'll just fucking die.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, that's why they're always running.
When you
Did you not show this kid? Did you not?
when you brought up the person asking, do horses sleep standing up? I immediately thought I would tell them they sleep on the ceiling like bats.
Did you not show them the stables? Could they not just instantly think like, wait, are these all these horses just standing still?
No, I said they're always tapping. I said they're always tapping their feet
Oh my god!
because whenever you're in a stall, you can always hear them like kind of shifting around. So like you hear all that tap, like hear that? That's them tapping their feet so they don't die. Like, oh, they're dancing.
Don't sleep. They just dance and
They're like sharks. They
try
shut up.
not to die.
They shut off parts of their brain
if
at
a horse
time.
stops walking, that's another thing. The laying down thing.
Does
Like,
it
oh,
combust?
like is that horse sick? He's laying down. Like that horse looks like it's dying. It's like, no, actually, he's just sort of absorbing the sunlight. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, if they want to grow their winter coat, they have to lay it out in the sun for a while.
Oh my god!
Those people might still be repeating that information to people to this day.
You're an instructor. You were instructing these people how to.
One of those came back on me because there was one thing I would tell people about, like, what happens if the horses can't graze, and I said they would catch and eat small animals. Well, that turned out to be half true.
I was about to say that's true, Mandy. Horses absolutely
what?
do. Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
horses absolutely
They-
do that.
What do they eat?
Small animals.
In case of
there's
what?
I went to another farm where they had like a divide between, like, where they had the chicken coops and the chicks. And they had a divide between that and the horse pasture, or else the horses would like snack in them like popcorn.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
horses.
kidding.
Horses are
Wow.
vicious.
That's fucking great. That's great.
Why
I
is
love
that
it.
great, Cameron?
That's funny.
No, why is
like
that
popcorn?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I
great
mean, like, it's
description.
energy, but
Yeah.
the problem is when we had one horse that was just killing for sport, and that was sort of a warning sign.
Jesus Christ.
Was that Loco?
What was that horse's name?
That actually wasn't Loco. I think his name was Cookie. Yeah, I think it was Cookie.
Fitting.
Well, he was
Very
a
fitting.
big black horse, and he had a few white spots
Why's
in
he
him.
got to be a black horse?
I don't know. Well, he came with the spots. He was Cookie.
Okay.
But I think his show
it's
name was
fine.
probably like Dances in the Moonlight Forever,
get it,
or
I
whatever
get
the
it.
fuck they
Dances
give show
in the
names.
moonlight
I would have
forever.
really liked if Loco would be like killing small animals, but he's afraid of fucking butterflies.
Oh, no,
It's like it's
like-
fucking kryptonite.
I'm kind of convinced Cookie was baiting birds into his stall like an orca whale. It's kind of
Oh
insane.
my god. Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Because it looked like an owl had killed like a mouse or something by his area, because we just found like a pile of like bones and feathers. It was all mangled up. And we
feel
didn't
like-
understand what was happening until one day I heard the really loud whinny and then like a crunch wood vibrating sound. And I saw that he was stomping on birds that were coming into his stall.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
That's not
fucking
even
shit.
hunt. Wow.
That's just murder.
The thing is,
Can horses
He
be
was com- he was
sociopaths?
no, the horse was completely fine everywhere else.
No, he
The
wasn't.
kids loved him. He was Cookie. Everyone loved it. It's like, that's Cookie. Because can I pet Cookie? I'm like, sure, just don't go in his stall right now. Just, you can pet him from out here.
as he's killing
Don't
fucking
go in the
birds.
morgue.
There were
my
kids,
God.
little 8-year-old girls, having magical horse moments petting his nose when he was standing on untold thousands of dead birds. Just like
Oh
a sea
my
of them behind the
God.
stall.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Horse girls scare me more.
Well,
than
they didn't know.
ever have.
They didn't know.
I know, but
No,
they
but a
eventually
horse girl
will.
would have to know about that and be okay
Eventually, they will have to know about that.
It's like, I have to tell you the truth about Cookie. It's time to open the
with
stall
it. We need
door.
to talk about Cookie.
Just this mass grave of pigeons and
You guys
crows.
ever seen Are you not going to talk about Viper?
Should I talk about Viper on
Yes.
this? Do the
What
people
the
want to?
fuck is?
Okay,
Yes. Of
you
course, I want to hear about Viper.
I'm sure some of the people listening are going to know who he is, but there's a rapper named Viper, and he made
Oh,
the
that's
famous
not a
single.
horse.
No, he made the famous single "You Will Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." He's made a few songs that have
Is that
gotten
the
some
whole
attention over
song?
the years.
Is he on Spotify?
Yeah, he is actually.
Wait, what's his name? Just Viper?
Just type in "You Will Cowards."
You will
Like-
cowards.
You'll,
Yes.
YOU
Yes,
apostrophe LL cowards.
You'll cow.
That's
Oh, there it
him.
is. You'll cowards don't even smoke.
Are you
Oh,
laughing
man,
at the
he
album
looks-
art?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
He looks like he's.
So Mandy, do you want to talk?
He's an associate of mine.
Yeah, do you want to talk about your business relationship with Viper?
Yeah, so a few years ago he started doing he started like outsourcing making music videos because he was trying to get his stuff out there. And so I thought, why not? I'll email him about it. And he selected me to do what was it called? I'm looking it up.
There's a stash spot.
I sell A1 cocaine, that was it. And so
what is it called?
I sell
You sell
A1 cocaine.
Ah, nice.
The music video is I sell number 1. It's somewhere out there. I'll look later. But anyways, so he's like, okay. And I talked to him. I sent him some samples of like video editing stuff I've done. And I said like, hey, I want to basically work with you. And he said, okay, that's great. I'm going to send you some raw footage. I'm going to send you like a high quality of the song. And I need you to make a music video out of it. And he had like really bizarre instructions included in it. One was like, oh, he had a
you
really
found
good
it.
one. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
YouTube account is terminated.
Whoa,
Not
that's the one
terminated.
That's the one you actually linked to me.
Is it?
Oh my God, is the video gone?
The
Is
video
the evidence gone?
Is all the evidence gone? Can we not talk about the EVE
Wait.
Online ships you hid in it?
What?
Oh, no.
No way.
way. No,
What?
I'm so sad I missed it.
Oh, wait, it's okay. Someone made a 10-hour version of it.
What? Okay.
Someone looped my music video for 10 hours.
Okay.
But anyways.
Go on with your story though. Yeah.
Yeah, so he had instructions like, this girl has a nice rack, but her face is kind of buttery, so you could cloak it in production. And it was spelled like a third grader.
You could cloak it in production.
Exact words. But her face is kind of buttery, but you can cloak her in production. Like,
Oh
what do
my
you fucking
God.
cloak her?
Did you replace her face with an EVE Online ship and cloak it?
I thought of doing that, but I didn't. So anyways, he sent me a video of himself actually making what looks like crack rock in his kitchen. Like he was using the ice cubes and everything. And I'm seeing this happen. And I'm like, oh fuck, like he's actually doing this and he wants to make a video out of it. And so I'm sitting on this.
Wait. Okay. How much did he pay you for this?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
But so I'm looking at it. I'm just like, oh God, like he's actually making drugs in this. What do I do? And so I said, I'll just make it anyways, but I'll make it a little funner. So, no one will think it's real. And I didn't know how. So I was like, I like the game EVE Online. Maybe I'll just sneak some of the spaceships into the shots and no one will notice.
How does that make it look like? Okay, hang on. I have questions about your reasoning because you've never explained why you put the EVE Online ships in there to me before. In what way does hiding EVE Online ships in this video make it look like he wasn't making crack cocaine?
Oh my God, that
Okay.
is he totally is making crack cocaine. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can see.
I like how you
He
blurred
totally
it. I
is.
like how you blurred it in some places just to be like, oh shit, that looks too real. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
throw a
there were
blur on that.
you could see me. You could see me cranking up the bokeh when I'm like,
Yeah.
let me just blur that out a little bit. And yeah, so it's like,
This will be linked in the description, by the way. Everyone can find this.
yeah, so
Is that his
I figured that like if he got in
girlfriend? What the
trouble, he could
fuck?
be like, hey, it's
Wait.
just a joke. See, look, there's spaceships in it. It's a haha funny video.
I can't
But
see
for his-
anything.
Okay, wait, hang on a second. Mandy is okay. Which girl's the butter?
There's
Which
one the
girl has
first-
the buttery face?
The one with the mask on.
Okay,
There's
the one
only
with the
one
bandana.
It's in the-
girl
it's in the
this,
first-
right?
It's in the first second
Yeah,
of the video.
okay.
You can
So
see a
it's the
ship.
girl with the bandana
Like-
on.
Yeah,
Poor Butterface.
she's been in other videos, but
Oh
yeah.
there's
So it's
the-
like, yeah, and there's a few of them throughout it. They're all over the place.
He's a Houston-based
And
rapper, my lad.
Yeah, so I'm like, if he gets, if someone's asking questions, you go, oh, it's a haha joke video. But, his boys on the streets are going to watch it and they're not going to fucking notice that. Like, no one's going to see those.
Wow.
I mean, that's a nice kitchen.
Playing chess.
Honestly, that's a very nice kitchen to make.
Yeah, if you go
cocaine.
to 315 in that, it shows that you can see like, oh, there's me. I edited that. So yeah,
This is really good. This is really good.
so I made him this, and he was really happy with it. Before it was zapped,
Really?
it had like, yeah, he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
Wait, where? Oh, there's the shit.
Yeah, it's completely true.
I didn't even see it at first. It just appears when he.
Do you know some of the
appears when
spaceships?
oh my god! How many spaceships did you hide?
There's quite a few.
There's quite a lot. There's stuff hidden all over it.
That's amazing.
I put like my Eve character's like a cop who appears at the end. I cropped a police hat on him. It's really something else.
I just saw
Wait, at the end?
You didn't even mask it. It's just a fucking flat box. I love it. I love
Wait,
it
what
so
time?
much.
Hit me with the time code.
It's like 3 minutes exactly, I think. Oh, 3 minutes 7. Right.
All right, hang
3
on.
minutes 9. Here, I can just copy. Here's the time. Here's the timestamp.
He's got some pretty good moves.
Yeah, I made sure to edit his dancing so it would look really cool. It's really not even a subtle effect. I just thought it was funny.
God damn.
So stupid. God.
so much.
He loved it.
Man.
He loved all of it.
I can't believe this.
And before
the bitch cocaine on the
the
street.
thing is, he was submitting that video to like VH1 and like all these like hip hop sites, and they were running it. It's like no one really knew what this was. And I guess before his account got shut down for,
Fuck.
he might have had another video when he got
showing
caught.
you how to
Probably
make
showing,
crack
Yeah.
showing
cocaine.
himself making real drugs.
Probably got him in trouble. But it had like a few 100,000 views before it got smacked down.
Mandy, I gotta say, I love how everything you do somehow loops back around to EVE Online.
Yeah, but the problem is, he then offers, he was really adamant, like, I'll pay you for your work. The thing is, he's offering to pay me after I've seen the video of him making the crack rocks in his kitchen.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what, Viper, I've really dug your music. You can just have that for free, and there needs to be no financial ties between us. And he was like, well, I'll offer you some shares in my moving company.
Oh my god, are you about to
What?
post the moving
Oh
company
my-
picture?
Yeah, you should probably put that in the video too. But
Okay, I will.
he's like, it's called Viper's Free Movers, and it's a moving company.
Free.
And he sent me
What?
the logo. This is the real logo for his moving company.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Holy fucking shit.
It's just a graph.
It's
just a graph.
No, Mandy, it's not just
It's
a graph.
not just a
There is
graph.
much more than
There's
just a
Houston,
graph
there's
here.
Houston in the background.
Houston is in the background.
And him
There's a
like,
graph.
shirtless
There's him-
with covered in
He's
mud.
didn't
his
even frame it
titties.
so the top of his head would be in the picture.
Yeah, it's
so
like all cut off.
off.
There's
Oh,
like
I love it.
white. Oh, it's not even. Oh, the white lines on the sides, like the borders, they're not even.
They're not even. Oh my god, it's not even
They're-
symmetrical.
mm.
It's
They're
just the
not
graph
I
of
also-
nothing. I have no idea what the graph is
The
for.
graph has
It
services,
says-
construction, manufacturing, production, and total.
They're just going up, and he
graph.
probably like
He
that.
googled graph.
Yeah,
If I
and so
Google, hang on a second. If I Google image search graph, how far do I have to scroll to find that one?
So, do you have shares in his moving companies?
well, I actually looked it up,
Oh,
and I might be able to find there. I'd have to look really deep, but I looked a few years ago, and there were reviews for it. And actually, no, there's only one review that I at least
Okay.
remember, and it was from one lady saying that, oh, well, the workers both showed up drunk and without shirts, and they were continually dropping things during the move. It wasn't a real moving truck; it was a pickup truck that they had, I guess, glued or hammered on like some sort of wooden frame around the back to make it look like a box. So he had like some Ed and Eddie contraption that he was shoving people's furniture into to move around, and he kept dropping stuff because he was always on his A1 cocaine or something during the moves.
wow.
Oh my
So
god.
I also declined stock in Viper Free Movers Incorporated, but it was a beautiful almost partnership that happened between us. I still have his phone number at least. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you about the harness of death he has.
What? You haven't told
The
me about this
harness
either.
of Death.
Yeah. So about 2 years ago, he started wearing this woman's corset to like lose weight,
That's
but then he put on like 2 or 3 at the same time, He calls it the harness of death, or the thod.
What the fuck?
Like this. He calls it the thod.
What the fuck?
All right, well, I know what the title of this episode is.
The thing
Damn.
is,
I was really hoping it'd be the Russian, but the Thod takes
Yeah.
it.
but he doesn't say the harness. He calls it the harness of death. Because Viper can't spell. And for the past 2 years, he's constantly
my
tweeting
God.
about how it's going
Oh
to
my
kill
god,
him.
he has a Twitter. I'm following him right now.
He already follows me.
Of course he does.
Yeah, but he follows a fuckload of people.
With my
Thod 125.
Okay.
we need. I'm gonna read this tweet.
I-
Someone needs to. Who's reading this tweet out loud? Mandy.
D2J0. I work out almost every day preparing for my final battle with my 5 enemies. Thod 1 through 5. Daydreaming of a way to defeat them. Problem is, every day I get stronger, they get stronger. It's almost as if they're a mimic of me, a mirror of reflection, mocking my attempts at futility.
So what happens is every time he survives a month wearing it, he adds another harness to the collection.
What?
And then he calls it the Thod 2 or the Thod 4. And when he
Yes.
can't stand it anymore, he gives up. And he calls
Wait, sorry. He has 100k followers.
Viper's big,
Yeah,
dude.
Viper's a fucking. He's famous, man.
This is my favorite one, though, because it was actually about a year ago today when he was getting pneumonia.
What are these
and
letter
he
number
tweeted
codes
that.
at the beginning? Day 7, Journey 2.
Okay, day 7 is what day of the Thod
Yeah,
cycle
I know, but
he's
what
on.
is
And
J?
J's Journey.
Journey.
every
I
time he
guessed
puts on
it.
new
I
thought.
fucking
Oh.
did it.
Yeah,
Journey
Holy shit.
0? What is Journey 0? What?
that means he started over. He basically
Wait, what?
Oh.
he's basically new
Okay,
game
wait,
plusing with
no.
them.
Hang on. I have a question. What does Journey mean if when he starts over, Journey goes down to 0?
Okay, so like he puts on one.
What is
he
this
puts on one corset.
Can you?
He makes it a month. Okay, he puts on a second. Okay, that would be Journey 0, Thod 2. But if he gets to a point where he can't wear them anymore, the journeys start over. But he might not restart with a new Thod. So it might be Thod 4, Journey 0. But you
I
can't
don't
have
understand
like Journey
any-
5,
I don't
Thod 1.
I don't understand
Alright,
This is-
at all.
Day
This is
day
the
one.
most
Sorry.
Can you explain that
complex-
again?
This is some of the most complex lore
Yeah.
I've ever heard
Alright,
in my
alright,
life.
alright. Day 1, Journey 0. I have no Thod on me, so I'm actually in Journey 0 now. When Thod 1 and 2 arrive, I will wear both siblings, jumping me to Journey 2, brackets J2, preparing me for Thod 3 to 5 arrival. The last 3 of the Thod siblings, and the end of my life, picking a fight with family of 5.
Yeah, he's convinced these things want to kill him. Like he has nightmares about them. This is also another favorite when he was finally
I need
giving
everyone to
up to how
understand that
powerful they
Mandy
were.
was trying. Mandy almost let us get through the podcast without bringing up Viper. Like,
Quick, so he's botted 100,000 people to follow him.
Oh
Right?
no, Yule Cowards was like big. In about, I guess it was 3rd grade, we made a discovery on our playground. Because the way dirt works in other, I guess most of the country and elsewhere is a lot different than Southern American dirt. It's like clay. And water can sit on it really easily. But you can also dig through it really easily.
Yes.
And our playground, it was maybe a quarter actual playground play equipment, and it was like on wood chips, right? Yeah, so we had that. But then within the fenced area, there was about 2 or 3 times the area of the playground. A hill that, like, you know, it went up on the side, and erosion from rain and stuff would run down it. So, just for an extra visual, playground down there,
Got
big
it.
hill with fence goes all
Uh-huh.
around it.
yes.
Now, when we were in 3rd
yes.
grade, what we discovered, because we decided to be edgy kids and not play in the playground that day, we were going to go up on the
Ooh.
hill.
Nice.
And then, but then everything changed when this kid named Ryan found the rock.
The Rock.
It sounds like
We called
some
it a
Lord of the-
crystal.
What?
The crystal. That I mean that.
Okay.
Wait,
This is some
Yeah.
wait. Oh, hold
shit.
up, hold up. Grade school?
Yeah, like 3rd grade.
Oh,
Third, fourth
okay.
grade.
I mean, that's young as fuck. I can see
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
can see
So what we didn't understand was that when the water was coming in the hill and was eroding away the clay and dirt very slowly, and we realized there were these crystals buried in the dirt. Now, what we didn't know because we were little is that it was quartz.
Ah,
Quartz is, basically worthless.
yeah.
But to little
that.
kids,
Oh.
they saw these white
Quartz is
crystals.
diamonds.
Yes.
It is diamonds.
Which are also worthless.
Oh,
Yeah. But
I mean, yeah,
here's-
but that's a more complicated issue than.
there is perceived value for diamonds. Anyway, so we found this and we're like, wow, this is really cool. We should dig more of these up.
Oh, Oh no,
Yeah.
This is the slave story. I know where this is going.
Okay.
What?
But what happened was there was perceived value because we started saying like, your Eevee Pokemon card is cool. I'll give you 5 crystals for it. And then someone said yes.
Oh God.
And so at this point,
Oh.
now they had value. And then
Yeah.
kids we
1/5 of
didn't
an
know.
Eevee.
Yeah. But then kids we didn't know came up and started trying to dig in the courts.
Oh no.
And so we told them to go away. And then we had like 2 of these huge friends I knew came and like, get them away, as kids will do by roughhousing them away. So then we had a small border of kids surrounding the digging people. And then we were like, oh, you know what we should do? What if we could just sit here and talk and not have to dig? We could have the younger kids dig for us.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So we're like, we're like, hey, we'll give you a chocolate milk if you dig up these crystals for us at lunch. So we had the 1st graders digging up the courts for us with this ring of older kids around it.
Mandy, you
Who
were
were-
playing EVE Online in the 3rd grade.
Oh my god! You
It's-
were.
It didn't
Sick.
escalate yet.
Oh no.
When it escalated was
Oh,
when the
no.
gambling rings started being formed around it.
Oh my god.
What? There was a gambling ring.
Okay.
I bet
Our
you were
school
fucking
had-
taking a
That
rake,
work?
you piece of shit.
Our
You
school
would.
had a very, very strict no gambling policy. I'm pretty sure
Why did it
everyone-
need
course.
that?
Why
were
would
in
it
third
need that?
grade.
What do you mean?
like you couldn't have, it was so kids wouldn't lose things, so they'd be like, we're having a Pokemon battle and you have to give me your rarest card. It was so that wouldn't happen. But what happened was people were playing, I think it was mainly Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't around yet that much. So people were playing with Pokemon cards. But there was like, there's candy, but then the crystals entered it. And the thing is, we didn't know what crystals meant for older kids.
What?
What?
Oh,
What?
what?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I guess around here, I don't know if they were called, this was before crystal meth, but
I was
I
about
think it was
to
middle
say,
school.
did you start
Yeah.
gambling for crystal meth in 3rd
no,
grade?
no, but wires got crossed and people started believing it was something else entirely. So then older kids, like from middle school, like people's siblings were like trying to find more out about it. Like, these kids have some crystal. They didn't understand.
What?
Okay.
And so, people play these Pokemon cards. They'd lose crystals, they lose candy. We kept digging more and more up. And then we had the guards, and we thought we made it fun. We're like, I still have the document around here, actually. We made like
What?
this.
You made a
The
document?
What?
We made it in notebook paper.
You had a ledger?
I still have it. It's stapled together because the 6th grade girl ripped it in half, but I still have the ledger around here. It was like, we made this document, and we all signed it. We called it the Treaty of, I don't remember the name of it, but we made a little treaty. And we basically sold out mining rights to this corner of the playground where we knew nothing was. And that was how
Oh
we had
my
peace for a
God.
while.
You were selling sham plots of land. You were Star Citizen before Star Citizen.
Oh, my
So we were selling useless land, and in return, they wouldn't throw kickballs at the miners and all the other stuff.
Holy shit.
So we had the economy all laid out. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
The thing was, there were issues. It was perfect, but then there were problems. Like, you had the one dumb 2nd grader who
You
tried
had
to buy like a muffin at lunch with crystals, and the lunch lady wouldn't take it.
What?
And so then the teachers started to get aware of like, haha, this kid tried to buy some food with quartz. Isn't that cute? But then that was when they really noticed how much quartz was around
They
the school.
noticed the cabal of children, like making, like standing in formation and digging
Oh my god.
with
Well,
ledgers. That took
they
a
thought-
while.
they thought it was like people were making sandcastles or something. Like, oh, you know, they're up digging there. You know, like, oh, they're digging little castles or something. And up there, it's like, you know, fucking Ryan
You
better
didn't
not come
meet your
near our
quota
hole.
today, Ryan. You know what that
Yeah.
means.
No chocolate milk for the next 2
No
weeks.
chocolate milk. Give me your Eevee.
The problem was the high roller. There was this high roller Pokemon player, and he lost $20 a bunch of crystals, and he was mad about it. So he thought the other kid cheated. I wasn't there for it, so maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And he told his dad about it. And so his dad
what a
went to
fucking-
gripe to this. Yeah, so his dad went to gripe to the school about it. And we were giving the younger kids stuff to mine because we're like, oh, you know, if I give you chocolate milk, you know, you have to be our slave and dig for us. And they're like, okay. Because we didn't know what slaves really meant.
I
We
should
just thought like,
explain-
oh,
I
it means
should
they work
say,
a lot.
Mandy, that sounds more like indentured servitude.
Yeah, it was, but we didn't know.
But
And
you had
so-
a ledger.
He
You did have
he
a
started
ledger, that's
explaining.
true.
Yeah, but so the kid had to explain to the teacher, and he's like, well, it's not fair, you know, because like I don't get enough crystals, and they just have their slaves dig up all of it for them. And you're like,
Oh my god.
and so the teacher's of course like, excuse me, like, yeah, you know, those kids, they always have their slaves out there working for them. You have to understand, our state was part of the Confederacy in the Civil War.
Oh god.
So when they heard that their kids had slavery and not really understanding what was happening, and that's when the teachers looked and they noticed and saw the ring of people and the kids digging. We were a very diverse school. I'm going to say that right now.
Oh no.
And there was a
No, Mandy.
there were a mix of people digging. It wasn't like
Okay.
no one was signaled out because everyone was stupid kids, but there were enough of both sides where they said, "Oh no," because they looked up. You know, everyone's having fun up there. Like, we're getting the crystals. Like, oh, this digging's fun. Yeah, and these crystals are gonna get me a sick Charizard after class. And so then they found out about it, and they didn't know how elaborate and widespread it was. So they started to
How
have
could
this
they?
kind of
How could they
crackdown.
have, Mandy? How could they have?
Yeah,
You had a
I mean-
ledger in the 3rd fucking grade.
It wasn't a ledger; it was a treaty.
That's
What? You had a treaty in the 3rd grade? What?
In what way
I
do
still
you
have a
think that's an
copy of it
improvement?
somewhere. I mean, we all
How's it-
signed it. It's really cute looking. Like, everyone has their little signatures on it. It's like a notebook paper.
God.
It's adorable. Fucking
Wait, was it on the like big double-lined notebook paper where it has
Yeah,
the dotted
yeah, the
lines
double-
for,
that's
yeah,
adorable.
for
Shout
lowercase
out.
letters? Yeah.
It was like treaty. Like, we agree not to do stabbings or attacks. Oh, the stabbings was because people started stabbing each other with pens and pencils over it. But that was it wasn't hard.
What?
What do you mean it wasn't hard?
What?
I actually still have some graphite in my right arm. Because
Mandy's
of that.
asking his maths teacher how he. Mandy's asking his maths teacher how he can.
He's
tax
asking his
work
history
as-
teacher how to stop stabbings.
It was like the 3rd or 4th grade. It was.
How does
I
that
just thought I was
help?
playing.
Jesus Christ, Mandy.
Okay, so the teachers started to find out.
This is
Yeah.
fucking wild.
And so then we had, I don't remember when it was, but we started to learn about the word slavery that following week. Like, we need to know that slavery was a wrong, bad thing that happened. And we're like, oh yeah, that was messed up. That was messed up. And then we go to lunch and it's like, what are we gonna have the slaves dig up today? Because we didn't associate it. We didn't put it together. Because we're like, oh, well, working like for nothing. That'd be awful, We need to give Tim some more goldfish if he's gonna work hard today.
If you're really good, you
Oh
eat
my
goldfish
God.
and chocolate milk.
Yeah, and so they thought it was over. But then a second problem started cropping up. Because we were digging so much, the ground on top of the like the hill above the playground was starting to get worse and more water was coming down when it rained. So our little operation was starting to dig into the hill and actually destroy the property.
Oh my
clay and I don't know what the term for it is, just reddish dirt. So it never looked good, but now the wood chips were being affected by it. And so the teachers, I guess, came together somewhere, who knows, because we didn't get to see any of this. But they said, we have to put a stop of it. So they made quartz an item you couldn't have to school. I think their excuse was it was sharp and people get hurt or something like that.
But really, it was
They knew what it was for.
to stop the slavery.
Did they? No parent knew what happens.
Well, there were parents that started to find out about it because kids were like coming home with their backpacks jostling and rocking around because they were full of rocks.
Oh, I guess.
Because
Yeah.
people were getting
But they
stashes
found
of
out
it.
about the quartz, but did they find out about the slaves?
The slaves. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, they did. Because when they heard about this, they're like, cause they tried the class of like, slavery was wrong, we shouldn't even pretend about that kind of thing. We're just like, yeah, okay, that's a good idea. But then we just kept doing it anyways. I think we changed the name to worker.
Wait.
But to them, it looked like nothing had changed because nothing had changed.
Yeah, weird that it would look that way.
Yeah, like, their freedom
I mean, you
challenged.
did give them
They're
gold
freedom
flies.
challenged.
Yeah, we
reminds me
gave
of
them
the-
goldfish and, chocolate milk. All the riches they could desire. And they just had to
reminds
give us the quartz. Okay, so about a week, I want to say a week before it made landfall. No, a few days before it made landfall. You all go to the store to stock up, and there's a cheaper brand of bottled water called Deer Park Bottled Water. And there's a contest, and the contest is you try to get the water before everyone else does, and then they go out of stock.
What?
Yeah, so I go in and I see people with like shopping carts, the local Walmart, and they have carts just filled with water bottles. And so I'm like, well, I need to get in on this now. So I went to the section and there's a guy loading it up off like a pallet, and I don't know how many were left for sure. I want to say maybe 16 cases, but they were like industrial wrapped, so they each had like 2 mini cases inside. And then I said, I'll take some of those. And he's like, oh, I'll load it for you. So I said, all right. And so he loads in 1, they loads in 2, and I was like, well, I don't know how bad this is gonna be. And so then I turn into DJ Khaled. Every time he'd put one in, I just go, another one, another one, another one.
Your cart was like fucking full.
No, I want to say half. I had about. I was like, well, they're prepared for this, so they'll be stocking it back up. And so I had about.
Oh my god! You just took like all of them.
I had about 8 because I was like, I don't know how bad this is gonna be, and Walmart, they're huge. They're gonna be restocking it, so I got 8 of them. And then when I'm going away, some other lady comes up to him and she's like, can I have a water? He's like, good thing you're getting it now. This is the last stock we're getting for a long time.
Did you feel bad at all?
Well, my first thought was like, I stopped and I'm like, I should go back there and hand some back. But right when I'm thinking that, people start surging past me because they're trying to get to the water bottles. And so I realized I'd have to go back through them. And I didn't count exactly, but there are enough people there that I realized that there are far more people here now than there are cases of water. And so
you would just. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so I started like pushing my cart away. And this one lady was like, oh, can I have one of those cases? And she has like her little goblins clinging to her legs. Kids. She has
Disgusting.
little kids.
Ew.
Well,
Please tell me you did not give her bottle.
they were like looking at me with their little yellow eyes. And I was like, all right. He's like, please have a case. Like, all right, here you go. And then another guy on the right comes up to me and he's like, I got kids too. Could I have a case? Like, all right, here you go. And then I see people's ears perk up and they start looking towards me. And I'm like, oh fuck. I've made a terrible mistake. I didn't realize that there was a very bad string of events. I was also wearing like a blue polo shirt, which is usually reserved for I guess mainly Harris Teeter does that, but Walmart workers will frequently wear similar kind of colors.
No.
And so then I realized
that
they might think I'm going back there to restock it, and I'm just coming out of it. And so then I started walking a little quicker with my cart. And then I'm hearing voices behind me. Hey. I'm like, no, I gotta keep walking. And so I'm walking a little faster, but not trying to like, look like I don't want to bounce. I don't want to look like I'm jogging. I'm doing that power speed walking.
Yeah.
So I gotta just keep walking. Hey. Hey. How many cases you got there, cuz? I just gotta keep walking. I'm not gonna look at him.
You can't look at him.
Hey!
You look at him, you're fucked.
This guy's got water!
Did he actually? Did someone actually say
this guy's got
water? Whoa.
I didn't know if he was turning around to tell, like... I didn't know at the time. At the time, I'm like, he's telling the crowd and they're gonna come murder me. But looking back, it's like, oh... He probably had like his wife or whatever, or somebody like behind him in another aisle, like looking for like water or drinks or something. And he was probably calling out to whoever that was. Then again, I didn't turn around, so I didn't see. In my mind, he's telling the crowd,
there's a fucking horde. Did you start running?
At that point, I went into a little bit of a jog. and I could see the self-checkout. The thing is, I see the self-checkout, and I see it has a line, and I'm on the very like left side of the store. If you've ever been to like a I don't know if they're called Super Walmarts, but they're like
Super Walmarts.
They used to be called Super Walmarts. Now they're just called Walmarts.
Yeah, now they're just Walmarts. The checkout lines
what is
go
the
for
difference
like
between
a
a
mile.
Super Walmart?
You could get a like
what?
Yeah, it's not really a mile, but it's like if you look down, they have tons and tons of checkout lines, and about maybe 4 open at a time.
I've never heard of a Super Walmart. I'm guessing that's just a US thing. What is the difference?
Super Walmart has a grocery store in it.
Basically,
That used to be it. Now all Walmarts have a grocery store in them.
Yeah,
so all
that's
Walmarts
what I was.
are Super Walmarts.
It used to be department stores of like if they had groceries too, it would be a super whatever. It's a super Target. It's a super whatever. But yeah, like times have changed. Anyways. So I'm running down these aisles now, trying to get to the open one that doesn't have a line. Since I'm like, okay, it's Walmart, so there's only going to be about maybe 4 or 5 of these open. And I'm going down to try and find one with the checkout. And then I see one on the left, and thank God I do that one. Because as I am going towards it, there's a guy coming towards me, and he has a cart that's fucking loaded. Filled with Dasani water bottles. Not just in the top. He has them like in the bottom. He has so many. And so I make a hard left into the checkout. And the people behind me.
Wait, how what's the category of the Hurricane Florence?
At this point, it was about a category 4. This was before it hit. The only thing people knew was that there's a hurricane coming towards us, and it's a category 4. And so I make a hard left into it. And then I hear the guy behind me, I hear his wheels like, stop, and about 6 or 7 voices talking to him at once. And I'm hearing lots of footsteps behind me. And I look for like a second behind me, and I see like people piling down through that row. And so at this point, I'm like kind of hunching over the cart and like trying to like spread my shoulders out like a bat. At this point, I'm really wishing I had a jacket so I could like kind of like nest over them.
Yeah. And
so I'm like starting to get them checked out. It's all going well at this point. And I hear like, and I know that that's going to be really bad.
Right? Attention Walmart shoppers.
What the fuck? What the
We're
fuck?
completely out of water bottles. If you're looking for water, the store is no longer carrying them.
What the
Thank
fuck
you and have a great day.
Whoa.
Where am I?
What the fuck? Yo, holy shit. I feel like I just woke up.
And that's
for the
when I
first
knew.
time, dude.
And that's when I knew it was going to get really bad.
Holy shit. Did you get fucking like, is it like one of those scenes in the movies where all the, like a car just starts beeping and all the zombies turn around towards the fucking like water bottles?
Because attention was turning towards like the doomsday prepper behind me. And so I'm trying to lay like, could I have a bag for these? And she's looking at the cases because, like I said before, they're like industrial wrapped, so it's more like 2 cases in one. And she's
Yeah.
like, the bags won't fit these. So just give me 2 bags. And so I was trying to like cocoon each one so no one could see it was a water bottle. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you know, this shouldn't be bad, but this is a Walmart, so I don't know what's going to happen now. Like, there's no telling. It's like, I usually don't go to Walmart because it's Walmart. I was like, oh, it'll be cheap and they'll surely have a lot of water. No, I was very wrong. And so
Why
at this
didn't
point,
they prep more? That's the fucking.
isn't that the question?
I feel like they would absolutely prep more.
That's why I went. Cause I'm like, oh, it's not hitting landfall for a few days. They should have tons of water here. It should be fine. But no.
But maybe everybody did the same thing you did before that.
I mean, maybe they were
know?
out for the day, but when I went like a few days later, they had like the sign that said we don't have water bottles. It was like on the front of the store.
So you were just hiding your bottles.
Yeah, but
Was the guy behind you like getting fucking swarmed by people for real?
I was
Like,
starting to hear yelling.
oh fuck.
I wasn't
That's
seeing.
terrifying.
I wasn't here. There wasn't like fighting, at least when I was there, but there was yelling. It's like, all right, let's gonna get going. And so I'm going out, and the thing is, it's quite clearly water bottles, even though I, try to wrap them up because they're just plastic bags. They don't have like brown paper bags.
Yeah.
And so I'm going out. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna. And I'm thinking back. I'm like, man, I should have gotten like gum or something from the little like the front of the checkout where you could just get random shit. It's like I should have bought some of that just to throw on the top of it. But it's too late for that now.
Just anything to hide it.
Yeah, and so I'm walking out. The good news is walking out, there's very different people walking in compared to walking out. The people walking out either have water, are pissed, or are looking pissed at the people who have water.
Don't know.
Yeah. And so I'm walking out, I'm like, ugh. And then I see people coming in, and they're all like, they're in a good mood. They have a great day. They're about to get some Dasani. They're going to get their favorite water. Yeah, they don't know yet.
They don't know.
There's no sign. And so, oh God, and I see them coming in, and this one lady's like, tell her husband, she's like, don't worry, I'm sure they're going to have plenty. And I didn't hear what she was talking about, but in my heart I knew. In my heart I knew.
Adult diapers.
Yeah.
I mean, adult diapers, you can just put like them in the water and then like twist them in your mouth.
I mean, you could have absorbed them as like a flotation device, maybe, but.
Or that.
Yeah, but I made it to the parking lot, and all was well until I was being overly paranoid at this point, but I just recognized the guy I had seen in the store earlier, and he was behind me about 20 feet. I was like, nah, this isn't happening. And it wasn't happening, because I turned left and he went right. And then after all of that, and I live in the, because I got it all bundled up, but I live in the top floor of an apartment.
Yeah.
So getting that up was a process over several days, because I just like, all right, I'm out of bottles. I'll go to the trunk and get them out. And then after all of that, all the water services were fine anyways, so it didn't matter.
You just wasted money.
Yeah, well, no, I've still got them. Like I've been sipping off them, but it was basically a waste of money. Like a few roads flooded. I was like, okay, a few roads flooded. Like some of the shoddier buildings went down. But like I didn't hear about anyone getting killed around here. It's like, well, it was all for nothing.
When it hit, it was not category 4 anymore, was it?
No, it was like they downgraded it to like a 2 or a 1 when it hit.
Oh.
And it became a tropical storm. But at this point, they're like, oh, it's category 4. And that's when
category
big shit's
4
about to
is like
happen.
extreme damage.
Yeah, that's when like big shit's about to happen.
Oh
So
my
people were
God.
flipping out, and I was like, well, I've got like lots of canned food and stuff that won't perish already. It's like I just need water bottles. It's like, oh yeah, all that was for nothing. So I have to think, what happened to the guy who was being yelled at, who was hoarding everything? A few weeks, maybe months ago.
Months. It was months at this point.
It is. It's hard to remember.
What happens when you don't eat food for 8 days, man?
Yeah.
I know. My girlfriend, I get referred to as Red because that's a good name.
Okay.
So me and Red are like talking about shit, and she's like, "Oh, I wanted, we haven't seen a play, any theater thing in a while," and she found this one for The Horse and His Boy. And if you haven't heard of that, it's one of the Narnia Narnia things. I can't remember where in the chronology it is.
It's like one of the Narnia books.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Witch in the
Adaptation.
Wardrobe.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't make it into a movie because there's not much to make into a movie, really. But and so we're like, oh, that looks neat. And they were using these huge like puppet mechanical horses and like puppet mechanical cats. Like they're really neat looking. It was because they ripped off the schematics from Warhorse and Broadway, but that doesn't matter for now.
Okay.
Because they're like, oh, cool. Like they're using these huge puppets. And she's like, oh yeah, we should go. But it was it was fairly deep in the south side of South Carolina, so it was a bit of a road trip to get there. And so we drove down there, and the area wasn't the worst I've seen in the state, but it wasn't. It was a little rundown in areas. I was like, okay, there's like an Arby's next to a Bojangles, next to a McDonald's, next to a Wendy's.
You're describing every
That
Midwestern
sounds like
town.
every city
You're
ever.
Yeah, it's like,
describing every small American
yeah,
town.
exactly. Just like
in the
roads
country.
falling apart, and we're like, okay, we'll keep going. And we turn into like this off road, and it turns into kind of a swamp that has like rotting train tracks. Like, oh, all right. And then we find the theater, and it looks like it may have been a church at one point. It probably was. Or it's like, oh, all right, okay. And we couldn't find parking initially because it was in like this kind of gravel lot that looked like in any other place where like employee parking would be, like behind the building. There's like, oh, okay, that's a little odd, but all right. And so we go in, and it's like, oh, it looks pretty nice in here. There's a lot of people around. We're having a good time.
This sounds incredibly suspicious how you're describing
That
it.
does
No,
sound
yeah,
pretty
because like they have
suspicious.
like the snack bar off to the like side
And
of the room.
everything looks fine.
Yeah, they even had these they had like an auction because they had actual props from the movies on display. They had like from a Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. They had like the Peter's armor and his sword. And they had like all these movie props. Like there was tons.
Oh
Like,
shit.
They
probably a significant amount of stuff. Like it just in this hallway for people to look at and like. But the stuff you could auction on was shitty. One was
yeah.
do you remember, I guess this is judging your memory of Narnia, when the evil dwarf at the end pulls out a dagger and goes, ha, and goes to try and attack somebody and he just fucking dies from an arrow? Well, you could auction that for that arrow. You could put a bid on it.
The arrow.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
the
something
arrow
you
and
would
the dagger.
That sounds like something you would want to own. You
Oh, like-
specifically.
Well, the thing is, like, it was like a Halloween prop. It looked like plastic. And behind the glass, they have like the fucking engraved Peter sword that's like really finely made and all this other stuff. But they had like no one back there. Like if I was more crafty and more dangerous, someone
You
could have
could, like,
easily like
go
robbed
in.
them. Easily. Like they had no one like standing around like constantly watching it, which was
That's-
fucking bonkers.
Now you sound suspicious.
Well, it's fucking weird. Like these weren't like, oh, it's a shoe from Star Wars. It's like, oh, Chronicles of Narnia. Like here's all the main cast costumes. Here's like all of the main props they use in the movie. And they're just behind like not even locked glass cases. They're like the ones where you twist the little thing. To, like,
I mean, how are you going to sneak a sword and armor out of there?
there were multiple exits in the building. It's like you could grab the sword and just like run out.
Better hope there's no security cameras.
There wasn't. It's like
Oh, it was a
It's
church.
a church.
Yeah. There's nothing.
They don't need security. God will protect them.
And
I
they're
worked in a
actually, like-
community theater, and let me tell you, there's nothing worth stealing to have security cameras in there.
God,
Yeah, it was like a temporary display because
But what,
Christopher,
I mean,
whoever's the heir to the C.S. Lewis people, like he donated them temporarily so like they could have it on display there. So like
But,
it was not planned for.
are
that
there
to be
like
there.
Narnia super fans? You think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're just movie fans in general. It's like Disney. It's like, hey, I have this sword
it is a
that
Disney
Peter used in the Chronicles of
production, that's
Narnia. Basically, like Narnia is like Harry Potter for very conservative Christian people.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad loves C.S.
It
Lewis.
fills that it fills that demographics. It's like it's young adult adventure stuff, but it is centered around.
But it's about Jesus.
But
Yeah,
Jesus is a
exactly.
cat.
Exactly.
What?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Bad.
anyways. So we don't get any snacks. We we go to our seats, and I remember buying the tickets online, and it was like, oh, you could buy like a regular seat or a premium seat, but there was no difference between the seatings you could choose, which struck me as odd. And we go to the chairs, and they're all wooden. They look like a baseball stadium bleachers, but they're made of wood.
Okay.
They're very small, and I was I
Wait,
was
do you
fucking
mean like
awestruck.
church benches?
No, not like
Or-
pews. They're like
No, okay.
like armrest, like baseball stadium, like chairs.
But wood
Like,
instead of
yeah.
plastic.
In wood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
so
look,
what
they
he
look
just-
like they would fold up, but they did not.
Okay.
And so we sit down, and we're like, man, these chairs are pretty uncomfortable. And I look in front of me, and the very front row has actual like cushioned theater chairs. But the row right in front of us, some of them have like these they brought like these seating pads with them. And then we realized this is a regular
regulars.
thing. And we looked back, and they're fucking selling seating pads for you to buy as a separate add-on.
Was it
God.
expensive?
It was like $10 or something per pad.
Fucking
Jesus.
church turned
Yeah,
into
it's like you got to the seat. And it would be like going to the movie theater. It's like, where do I put my drink? Oh, you can get a cup holder for $10 if you want.
It's like a Father
That's
John Misty
fucking-
song.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And so we're sitting there like, okay, this is kind of weird. And we're looking at the programs the person in the front gave us. And that's when the warning signs start.
Oh,
Because
no.
it has advertisements for local business. And the very first thing I see on the first page is a guy who looks like the I can't remember his name, but he has the orange hair and like the original Planet of the Apes. He's like the orangutan like high priest or
Dr.
whatever.
Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, yeah.
Uh-huh.
The guy looks exactly like Dr. Zaius.
Jesus Christ.
And it's advertising his dental clinic. And he's like, I do great dentistry. And I'm looking at and at the bottom, it has this big, also, learn the truth about autism, vaccinations, and other medical conditions at my seminars.
Yikes.
I know about teeth.
No, because I just like, why the fuck would you put this on like your dental ad? Like, also learn the truth about autism and vaccinations.
While he's in your mouth, he just starts fucking talking about autism.
All the
Yeah, like-
painkillers.
You
all
don't
the-
need Novocaine. You just need some essential
I was about to
oils.
say, all he does is use placebos when he's drilling into your fucking teeth.
Yeah, and so I hope Red keeps the brochure later. 'Cause, like, I think she kept it because I'd love to have a picture of that guy. Because we're sitting there waiting, and so she's kind of flipping through it still. And I look up his clinic, and there are like reviews for it on Google, which are actually fairly high. But then I found the 1-star review, and she's like, "Yeah, I never been to him before." And I started talking about how my post people I was waiting for a package because like my post people kept being late. And then he leaned close to me and he whispered, "Were they black people?"
Oh!
She's like, "I could not believe he said this to me," and I was so offended. I'll never come here again. And like, there were a bunch of good reviews to locals. Like, yeah, he's the best. He's the best and only man we have in town. I was like, well, that is kind of the default. And there are like these 1 and 2-star reviews from people who are like very questionable about him. Because it would be stuff like, yeah, it was a pretty good dentist experience, but for some reason he kept saying my son might have evil spirits or something. But I'd go back, honestly. Yeah, and so I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? And like the other businesses that were being advertised were very not on that level, but very similar in energy. There was like one was like selling yard equipment, but the guy looked like he had fought in he looked like Wolverine, like he had fought in possibly every war.
Gotcha.
It would be like, clean your lawn. I know about doing the dirty work and cleaning stuff up for our country. It's like, oh fuck.
What the
And so finally they had this huge screen like above the actual stage. And they started playing like they started showing images of a new theater they're going to build. And they're like, hey, we're gonna try and move locations because the theater's getting so popular that we're gonna need to make our location bigger.
Was
And-
the theater full?
Oh yeah, it was packed.
Packed? Oh shit.
In fact, just recently, they announced they're like running more showings of the play until like late summer because it's been packed every time. Like it was extremely popular. And so they're talking about that, and then they have this man. This man comes up, and he's a key character. I don't know his name, and I'm just gonna call him the pastor because the first thing he said was, "I'm not a pastor, and this ain't a church," but those become challenged very soon. And so he's like, "Oh, are you all ready to see the play and have a good time?" And I was like, "Yeah, I already know." He's trying to hype up the audience.
Yeah.
He's like, "You ready to see the war horse?" "Yeah, okay." And then out of nowhere, these two stagehands bring out a huge American flag. Everyone rise for the pledge.
Assuming direct control. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
And so the audience stands up, and me and Red are just looking at each other like, what the fuck is happening? Because she probably hasn't like stood up to say the pledge since fucking elementary school. Like, we're so fucking baffled by this. And so everyone says the pledge. It's like we're saying the pledge. And he's like, "All right, now let us pray." And everyone immediately bows their heads. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
but I'm like, I'm kind of like a little. I'm not really weirded out by this. Like, it's the South. Like, sure, this isn't crazy.
Yeah.
What was crazy is how he starts the prayer. It's like, okay, we'll bow our heads. "Dear Aslan." Because the problem is now, me and Red are trying really hard not to laugh. Because this has already been, I've never been to a play where you stand for the pledge and then segues into a prayer. And the second you said, "Dear Aslan," it's like, we're trying to hold it together. And he's like, "Dear Aslan, please protect us. You are the Lion of the tribe of Judah." And he's going on about it. And he's like, please protect our people who are constantly under attack in these times. And I'm like, what?
Oh boy.
I looked around. It was only white
Lord.
people there, really, but
Of course.
yeah. And so we're trying to like decipher what this prayer means because we had a good idea, but we kept going on. He's like, "And please protect our values, which are constantly being challenged by your enemies, great Aslan. Amen." And the problem is, I'm like, are these kids thinking of like the witch, or are they thinking of like the devil? I genuinely didn't know. And so we're like, okay, that was weird. The play will start, right? Wrong.
Oh my god. Oh my
He starts talking about the theater and like how great the staff and the actors are and everything. And he goes, "Okay, remember, this isn't a church. Everyone laugh. Ha 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 ha." And he did like that Final Fantasy fucking like forced laugh. Yeah, exactly. He's like, "Everyone else laugh with me. Ha ha ha." And then everyone starts laughing like that. The whole audience is like,
Oh my
ha 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 ha.
My fucking god.
Did you laugh?
Of course we laughed.
You were the only people that are really laughing.
Of course we laughed. And at this point, I was wondering if it was a dream. Like, wow, I dreamed about that play we're gonna go to tomorrow. It was really fucking weird.
Oh my god.
And so we finish the laugh to reinforce this is not a church. And he
As you
starts,
do.
yeah, he starts talking about what like the theater school that some of these people came from. And he's like, well, they came from a theater school off north, but you know, we did a lot of good work there because the school was very prestigious, but the school was in spiritual trouble, if you know what I mean. But I didn't. But we have a guess, and that was, do you think there were any gay people at a theater school?
Yeah, I think there
Do
might have been.
you think that's possible?
I think it's very possible.
I mean, it was pretty much confirmed a moment later when he's like, well, we all must be together, and marriage between man and a woman are so sacred. And I was like,
Oh my god, gay conversion therapy.
I was like, there may have been some homos at the theater school.
Say it ain't so.
I mean, what was more surprising was the fact that he seemed like so so shaken by it. Like he's running, a theater, and he was shocked to find that there were others among the theater staff.
Gaming.
But we don't know what he meant by he's like, it was in spiritual trouble, but we cleaned it up.
What does that mean?
I don't
You left
know.
that bit out. You left that bit out initially.
That's like either murder or gay conversion therapy.
They might have kicked them out, or they might have electrocuted everybody. You're right. I don't know. I don't know.
The chat for you.
Mandy doesn't have the answers to these questions.
A lot
just
of
said-
rainbow flags out there in the swamp.
Yeah, and I was like,
I love the idea of gay people emerging from the swamp muck like monsters to destroy this small Christian town.
with that
They all
Goosebumps episode.
flood-
of
they're
Monsters.
Under attack.
They all flood into the Arby's parking lot.
They're holding hands.
The thing was, he implied the school was the theater school was very far away. Like, he's like up north, and I'm like, what is the reach of this man? And I started thinking about it, because I'm like, there's this huge, like, display case of all these fucking, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions worth of, like, movie props.
That
Like-
you could just steal.
Yeah, millions of dollars of movie props are just hanging out in, like, this unguarded alley. This guy's talking about this school that he has some sort of influence over. And then they show a film of the, I can't remember his name, but it's the C.S. Lewis inheritor. It's like his step-grandson or whatever. And he's like addressing the theater staff directly, and he was like consulting for it. So I'm wondering, like, how much power does this man really have? Like, if you were a very powerful man, you could make a blip, or you could hide out in the swamp.
Yeah. You could either make a blip in the world or own the swamp.
Right.
That's like in Far Cry 5.
And
Cool
so-
reference.
5 was in Montana. It's not swampy at all.
It's not swampy in Montana at
It's
all, David.
mountainy.
There's about. That's all I know about the America.
It's good enough.
It's good enough.
Yeah, so he gives this very, very long talk about all this stuff. Like, it's honestly just a blur to remember it. It was like, we're all under attack, and Aslan will protect us. And it was getting really
Okay.
hard because the problem was he would like switch between like talking about Jesus and God to Aslan, like just
Like interchangeably.
yeah, interchangeably. Like
That's
you're
amazing.
like, oh, God watches over all of us, and don't worry because Aslan will smite our enemies. And I'm like, the thing is, he was only using Aslan in a really fucking vengeful context.
Yeah,
Like-
because he's like the idea of Jesus without having to actually
No,
be
but he would mention
sin-free.
Jesus too.
No,
He'd
I
be
know.
Like, oh, Jesus
I know,
loves
I'm
you,
saying-
and Aslan will fuck him up though.
He's using Aslan as like Jesus who can fucking destroy people, like vengeful Jesus, because that's
Yeah.
technically not blaspheming. He found a really good loophole.
I guess, but the problem was I
Oh.
started thinking about the movie fucking Split when he's talking about that. So I started imagining Aslan with like a split personality disorder. So now I'm trying not to laugh when he's like talking more about everything going on and going wrong in America. It's like, okay. And we're just saying like, just please start the play. And then finally the play starts. And it was really good. The only problem was for the because they copied the design for the mechanical horses from Warhorse. So they looked fantastic. The thing was they hadn't mastered the other animals, which was a cat and there was also a dog, I think. I don't remember. I remember the cat specifically. Because, a cat is a very small animal, right?
Right.
You have your little cat, has little moving parts. The question is, you have the horse, which had, I think, 3 puppeteers for a life-size mechanical horse. The cat had 5. You couldn't see the cat. Because the
Just
actor,
5 men.
the actor would be like, oh, kitty, you're back, and you'd hear like meow. And you just see like this little like huddle crowd of people shuffle across the stage, and they're all like because like they had like one moving like the front paws, one was moving the head, one was moving the back legs, one was moving like the middle part of it so it could articulate, and one was controlling the tail. And you could not see the goddamn cat.
So it's just
And
all
the-
these men in black just huddled
No,
around
they're not
each
in
other.
black.
They're not in
wearing, like-
black?
No. The stagehands weren't in black. They were wearing like
They're like the same
tunics.
color, right? The
no,
same, not
no.
even?
They were wearing like mixes of like browns, blacks, and grays, like different colored pants. They weren't dressed like ninja stagehands. They were dressed
I
like-
mean, that's just how you have to dress when you're a stagehand. Like in basically every production. You
No,
have to have
they were
black.
dressed like they were at a
the
Renaissance
f-
fair.
Okay.
Like whoever's directing it was like, oh,
They
we'll make
were
them
in
look like they're in the
fursuits.
setting. Let's not go there. But yeah, and so you'd hear like meow, meow, and like they'd be petting it and stuff, and it's like it can't see the cat, and it's like a major part of this. But when they had I heard this kid in the front of me, and he's like, I can't see the cat, and his mom's like, yes, you can. And I didn't know what to think of it. Because he shut up afterwards. He didn't like. He was like, "No, I can't." Which, when a kid's that young, they would probably do that. Like, I can't.
That kid knew he was gonna get hit when they got home if he said it again.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure everyone was whispering about Aslan to their kids because they did have an Aslan, and he looked fucking terrifying. He was. I'm actually gonna see if I could. Yeah, there are pictures of it. It's so fucking terrifying. It
David,
looks
link,
like a
link these in the description.
yeah. Their Aslan
will.
didn't.
I
Their
will.
Aslan didn't look like a lion. It looked like a skeletal, vengeful tree.
What?
It had empty, soulless eye sockets.
Vengeful
Oh,
dream.
God.
Oh, there it is. Here's Aslan.
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god!
What is that?
That's
It's-
Aslan.
Why is he made of wood?
I don't know.
Who are the men inside?
Those are those are the puppeteers. You see what I mean? They just have them in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're just like in
Why are they-
costume.
They're just in tunic. Yeah.
yeah, they're just like in costumes. They're not like stagehands.
That is fucking horrifying.
is-
Does the mouth move?
No, which actually made it much scarier because we heard kids crying very quickly.
Oh my god.
You know, in the movies like Aslan's voiced by Liam Neeson. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's very like, I've come to protect you.
Yeah.
You know what their
yeah.
Aslan sounded like when it came out? Who awakens me? Aslan. He was like fucking whisper. It was like a smoker voice whispering. And it's really unsettling because in everything else, Aslan's like, oh, Jesus is here. Like, this is good. Who disturbs me? Aslan. And this big fucking skull like walks out of the fog. He's like, I will smite my enemies. We hear kids fucking losing it.
Point me towards the gaze.
Secure the border.
Ah, little Jim Jam, you stop crying. That there's the good guy.
Oh, there's a side view of it too. Yeah, it had like these fucking exposed ribs.
Oh
It's so
god!
Oh my
It's this fucking monster. All the kids are screaming, and their parents are desperately trying to tell them that's the good guy. That's Jesus. But he's like,
Here's Jesus, a Kingdom Hearts boss.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. He
Just get
looks like a
Liam Neeson,
fucking-
for fuck's sake. But that
looks like
fucking
a
place is
nobody.
the only place that's gonna hire him these
Yeah.
days.
Oh.
to be fair, Liam Neeson would be welcome there. He would be very welcome.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I love that scene, the Phantom Menace, where you talk to Mace Windu and reach for your lightsaber. But anyways,
Jesus fucking Christ.
so yeah, like the play was really good, but the point Aslan came, there was a very, very sudden shift in the audience.
That's holy fuck!
Because
why
the kids-
why are the ribs open?
That's
don't
the
know.
Weird. That's like really weird.
Yeah, it's like this weird, and like his face has like holes in it. He's like rotting.
Yeah, the creature
It's like-
the creature design is really cool, but I don't think that's what they're going for.
No,
It looks like it's fucking getting like the fucking
And it's like,
That's fucking weird.
and it's really a
shit.
shift because like the cat, when we saw it did look like a cat, and the horses are like, they look great. Like everything
Yeah,
else
look at
was like
those.
very like, oh, it looks, they look cute. They look magical. And then fucking emerges from the fog. And we're just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I thought it was supposed to be Tash at first. I thought it was supposed to be like their Muslim fucking evil god that C.S. Lewis wrote about. Like the four-armed bird thing, I think. I think it was a Tash, whatever it is. But then this thing fucking lumbers out. And you know, the ribs are exposed. It has like steam pouring off of it. You can't see the puppeteers at first because it's like bathed in fog and smoke and shadow. And the kids are
So it
flipping
just looks
shit.
alive.
Yeah, it looked alive. And like it rears up, like you just see the rib cage. And it's like, Rah! It's like a fucking beast. It's like a wild animal.
Do you think this was C.S. Lewis's step grandson's idea?
I don't know how much input he had on it, but I know that the puppets mostly existed before he was like doing anything. Because he was impressed by like a previous play, and he's like, "Oh, that's neat. I like their Aslan." Because they think they did another Narnia thing where they used the same creepy puppet, but they didn't make it look. I don't know if it's like just rotting from like being in the back or something, or what's happening.
Is it made of flesh? How would that happen?
I didn't touch it. I don't know.
It
They
looks
say
like
they say you can touch the puppets. At the end, we're leaving because
we're not touching the puppets.
no.
Touch the puppets, become cursed.
So yeah, like we hear the parents desperately like whispering, like it's okay, it's okay, you know. And there's so many little like around us because like I would be too. I was feeling that inside looking at it because the boy's like, "Who are you?" I was the cat in the garden. I was the voice on the wind. I rendered the flesh of your friend. Which he did because one of the characters, like, I was chased by lions and he cut me. But he's introducing this, like, you know, Jesus is always there. He's always watching over you. I rendered the flesh of your friend.
Touch the puppets.
Everywhere. I am all. We're just
Touch the puppets and get sent to the sunken place.
And so, like, even when he wasn't, like, sounding like he was about to smite this child on stage, he would always talk this really creepy whisper, just like, I'm Aslan. He turned like fucking Igor. And we're just like, this is a really strange voice direction because the guy who voiced the horse was like, the talking horse, he's like, oh, we'll have an adventure and have fun. And I'm like, oh, he could have played Aslan. could have dual parted, but we have possibly a smoking technician just fucking with people.
You think the actor was sick?
No, because they choreographed it too. So I thought of that at first. So I was like, is this like a last minute thing? Because this is so bizarre. But no, it's choreographed because like would go like the head would like shake around and stuff. Like it looked like an ant. Like it's like when you see those like those old like when animals attack stuff. You see a clearly agitated animal about to go ape shit. Aslan was doing that a lot.
Yikes.
And so, yeah. And then so after Aslan's appearance, like all the fog disappears. He's like, vengeance, death, fuck the gays. And then he gets off stage. Like the fog clears and this lady comes out, the most chipper lady. Okay, everyone, it's time for an intermission. And so and then I realized it. I realized it was probably fucking genius because all of a sudden, all these parents are rushing off to the side hallway to take their kids to the snack bar. And I was like, oh, that's why.
Why they made him fucking terrifying?
Yeah, it's like, it's okay. Okay, we're gonna get a candy bar. We're gonna get some popcorn. Come on, Caleb. Come on, we're gonna get popcorn. You like popcorn? And parents desperately getting their kids like little treats to try to calm them down for this fucking traumatic experience with this undead Dark Souls lion. And it was working. So like every parent rushed off to the snack bar holding their terrified children.
That's the perfect crime.
That's fucking genius.
Because
Holy
watching
shit.
him just like, what the fuck? How are they doing this? And it's like, oh, that's why.
Was
is
he
part of
less
the- this is-
terrifying afterwards?
Yes. Well, mostly.
Oh, I mean, he's still a rotting tree. Man.
No, there was a point where he when he came back, rest of play was fine. Aslan comes back once and he's like, "You have served me well, horse, and you will be in the kingdom of Narnia." But then he confronts the main bad guy at the end. And I thought for sure like they were gonna kill him in real life on stage because I didn't know what kind of play this was anymore. And he's like, "Aslan, I will defy you. I spit on your name." And then Aslan actually like it sent a chill up my spine. It was so fucking terrifying. It was it turned into fire and brimstone. So he goes, "Your doom is approaching rapidly." And the guy's like still talking, like, "Aslan, I want to be free." "Your doom is at the door."
Holy shit!
Oh, the fucking. Oh.
"Your fate is in great peril, infidel."
Did they fucking bring out Aslan when they fucking.
No, and the sound
took
people like
the
pumping
gaze
up the
out?
bass, they're like boom, boom, boom. They're like playing like these fucking like Max these Fury Road like war drums as Aslan's talking about how he's gonna rip him apart from the molecular level. And I'm at this point, like me and Red are holding hands. We're preparing for this guy to actually die on stage. And then he goes, "Rah!" and all the lights go out. All of them are in pitch darkness.
Oh my god.
Kids are already crying again. And the lights turn back on.
He's
And it's-
fucking.
No, he's not gone. The people on stage are going, "Ha ha 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 ha," and kind of laughing. Like, haha, look what Aslan did.
What the fuck?
The villain has been turned into a donkey, which in the book, when you read it as a book, it's very like whimsical, but he has like donkey ears and like, they threw like a mask on him. So he's like a donkey, but he still has human limbs. He's crawling on all fours and he's making these really pained brays. So like, ha 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 ha, he's going, and it's none of the people in the audience are laughing. He's like, "Wah!" He's like, "I have turned you into a donkey, and your form will remain in this way." Wah! It's fucking terrifying.
Is that what they did to the gays at Arby's?
I don't know. But he's like, he's been transformed in like this really visceral, like fucking Cronenberg way. This really horrible man donkey.
Horrifying.
Like if they're gonna make cute, you know, you'd like put like you could have him on his hands and legs, like maybe put like some shit around his limbs so it looks like hooves, put the funny mask and the tail on him, and have him go like hee haw, hee haw, hee haw.
Yeah, he's just. He's just like wearing like big socks with fake hooves.
Yeah,
or
you make
something.
it funny. They didn't do that.
This play was entirely designed to scare kids about sinning.
Maybe. Because he's like, "You can return to your form, but you may never venture more than 5 miles from one of my temples, or your form will remain this way permanently."
Fucking
like-
Christ.
And people on stage are like, "Ha ha ha, take this silly donkey to the temple. Ha ha ha, let's lead him away. Ha ha ha."
Holy shit.
Holy fucking shit.
We're sitting there fucking stunned by this. And then they do the happily ever after happily ever after ending. Like, "Oh, they so-and-so got married. They were friends. La, la, la. The end." And they end on a very happy note, but I kept thinking of the donkey. I couldn't stop thinking about the donkey.
That play just sounds like Swamp Essence boiled into like performance.
And it wasn't, what's weird, it wasn't like the whole play was, "Oh, this is fucking weird." It's just like, "Oh, this is really good." But then these moments come.
Fucking weird moments.
These moments are really, really memorable.
I left the theater and I turned around and the theater was
Yeah.
gone.
It's like a bad creepypasta.
Swallowed into the swamp.
I looked back and it was an Arby's.
I looked back with my hyper-realistic eyes and an Arby's parking lot was there.
So
The mudmen were holding hands.
So when the curtains finally dropped, and they're like, "Oh, that's the play. Thank you for coming. You can donate at we have snacks still. There's the auction. And you can come up and see the mechanical see our puppets, our amazing puppets, and our amazing crew." And then
Jesus.
and some kids did go up, and they had like the horses on like the left side of the stage, and all the kids, some of the little kids like trying to pet them and stuff. But when they're paying them, they're all looking over at Aslan. Aslan has no one petting him. No, like there's like a few male adults that are like hanging out by him, like kind of looking him over, like, "Oh, that's a neat puppet." The kids don't want to go near Aslan.
Huh.
Yeah.
And, like
Weird.
I see this one mom like pulling her child by the arm. she's like, "Come on, let's see Aslan." And he's not even standing anymore. He's like, his knees are dragging across the carpet.
Oh my god.
And he's just going, "I don't want to see Aslan."
Oh my god.
She's like, "Aslan won't hurt you if you're a good boy." And he's like, he fucking goes, "I don't know if I am."
Holy shit, dude.
That's
His
the
other
real
mom-
shit.
his other mom's just like, "Well, when we go to Aslan, we'll find out." I'm like, "Oh no!" This poor fucking kid's imagining his life as a donkey as he's being dragged to this puppet.
Oh my god. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, and so we just kind of look at each other. We're like, "Let's see what's on
It's
auction."
time to-
I kind of want Peter's sword. And then we look, it's like, oh, wait, the only things they're auctioning are the dwarf arrow and the dwarf dagger. And I guess in the beginning when they have like their tags before they go on the train, like they're wearing their war tags, you could buy one of those. And I was like, "Oh, fuck it, let's get out of here."
You didn't want any memorabilia from this night?
No, I hope she has the brochure somewhere, but other than that, no. Just memories that will never go away. Because
No matter how hard you try.
we're walking out and they have this huge image of the new theater they're making. It's gigantic on like the screen. And they have like this donation meter because I guess they're building it. Like it's already very far into construction apparently. So like, oh yeah, someone already donated the land for free and we're building on it. And so I'm imagining like, what are these people gonna do with a higher budget? Like,
Aslan
Is
will
the-
breathe fire.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was about to say that exactly. Is Aslan going to breathe fire? Like, is someone going to die in the audience?
They will pay.
My
Mandy, why don't you
God.
talk about the Aslan play?
Yeah, so we realized that they've 100% heard the last podcast,
Yep.
and they might listen to this one
Yep.
without a
What?
doubt.
Really?
I had a feeling.
100%.
Yeah,
100?
I had a suspicion at first because they're like they had the same pamphlet, but there were some alterations to it. Dr. Zaius was back, but his message wasn't quite as overt as last time. It had been toned down a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't learn the truth about AIDS, it was learn the truth about autism.
Yeah, it was only autism this time. They removed a lot of
Only.
stuff. They just autism. But when they started the
Okay.
prayer, like, all right, let us pray.
Dear
Heavenly Father. They were looking, they're just like, what the? We're just like, what? There's no Aslan. And they didn't talk about the school in trouble or anything. They skipped all of that.
No, but they had like a slight little like, oh, I still want to talk about this because they had a stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
And then after the Pledge of Allegiance, he said, "Isn't it great that we can still do the Pledge of Allegiance in this country, right?"
Whoa! Oh my god, we got a few fans listening. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't talk about the school in spiritual trouble. And then, like, yeah.
They were done absorbing the gays.
I know that immediately after, like 2 days after, you sent me a message, Mandy, and it was just like, it's already starting, and it was just a fucking fuckload of people reviewing the theater.
These four
Yeah.
really fucking good Google
A bunch of listeners were leaving really funny reviews,
Oh,
actually.
dude. Yeah, I knew some shit like that would happen. Holy
I did
fuck.
too, but I didn't think it'd be so funny because people
They're really
they were still
fucking
giving
good.
it really high scores. Just like, oh yeah, but there's this one weird part, where Aslan swallowed my gay son. I find him working at Chick-fil-A a week later. 4 out of 5.
It was so fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah, but they recast a few people, but the play was like going as normal. But they switched Aslan's reveal to being after the intermission. Because before I was like, oh yeah, fucking terrifying Aslan comes out and like scares you to bring your kids to the snack bar. And they moved that scene completely.
What? No way.
No, it gets Aslan is
what the
different.
No way.
They changed the puppet completely.
What?
They carved a
Just
smile
Dimitri.
into his mouth.
Yeah,
No way.
they carved a smile into its mouth. The rib cage is covered up now and it's like solid. They plugged up holes in its head. They removed like the leaf
Oh my
mane
God.
and it's just like bark. And yeah, and they got
totally heard the fucking
yeah, and on its
podcast.
face,
Holy shit.
and on its face, you have like a it looks like they took like a big X-Acto knife and they carved like a big friendly smile onto it.
It's like the
Like
fucking
it's
Joker.
smiling now. And they had less cat puppeteers. They only had 2
Oh yeah, they had.
instead of like the fucking team. They only had 2 cat puppeteers.
I could see the cat. I felt
Yeah.
cheated.
We could all see the cat. And when they had the donkey transformation scene instead of like the Cronenberg, was going nuts. Because I remember in the last podcast, I was like, haha, it would be better if he just went, like, hee haw, hee haw. That's
No
exactly what he
way.
did. It's exactly what happened.
That is exactly what. Oh, they replaced that guy. You didn't talk about that.
Yeah, they recast that
replace that
guy.
guy?
They recast that actor.
Yeah, they recast Screaming Donkey Man.
Now Mandy got someone
Oh
fired.
my God.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it
For
wasn't.
once I didn't do it.
Yeah, it wasn't like
so
they
happy.
fixed one thing. They fixed
Every
like
every single
thing.
thing.
That Mandy
Hang on,
talked
It was
every
about.
single
everything.
thing we
Not
talked
even
about.
just in the play. The fucking program was changed. What they said before the play was changed. The placement of intermission was changed. They re-recorded all of Aslan's lines. You
Yeah,
didn't
that's
mention
right.
that. They
I
changed
forgot
that.
about that.
Recorded.
Yeah, he sounded
At
less
one
threatening.
point-
He was like more gentle.
What would he say?
Like before, he'd be like, "Your doom is at the door," but like he still
Oh,
yeah. did that,
Still
but it
did
wasn't
that.
as like
Doom is at the door.
it wasn't like that. It was more like gentle because it was the same guy, but he was being more like kind of gentle. He'd be like, "I am Aslan, and I am here." He wasn't like, "I am Aslan."
He wasn't fucking Batman.
Yeah, he wasn't Christian
basically.
Bale Batman.
Yeah.
like they changed all his lines around, and we were just
I am
walking out like
Aslan.
we were like, "What the fuck happened?" There's no way they didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Because they changed. It wasn't like, oh, they changed one or two. It was everything.
Oh, do you want to
It
talk
was
about
every single point.
why specifically we think they changed it? Because of the announcement they made at the end of the play?
Oh,
Please. Did they just go like
No, the
fucking
Logos Theater is expanding
Thank
and they're
you for
moving
seeing our play? Fuck
to a
PST.
new location, and I think they're really worried about being known as the weird cult theater.
yeah, like, oh, we're getting a new location, so we're here. Please, if you enjoyed the play, please leave a Google review or a.
Yeah, they sent you an email.
They
that
did.
said
They
that,
sent
right?
they sent me
Several emails.
three emails.
Yeah.
So please leave a review because they're all stuff like. There was this part where Aslam's limbs came to the audience and swallowed all the children. 4
Yeah.
out of 5.
fucking bloodborne.
I mean, we could talk about how I tricked Avery at the airport immediately, but
Oh yeah, we could talk about that. We could talk about the traps.
oh,
What order are we
the
doing this
deafness
in?
at the restaurant. Oh my god, there's so much.
There's a
While
lot
we
that
were-
happened.
Actually, funnily enough, when we were in the car and you were driving me back to the airport after Colorado, Avery, you straight up told me like, Mandy's gonna pull something at the airport.
Yeah, Mandy's gonna,
I'm so
I
fucking
said,
glad.
Mandy's gonna fuck with me when I land.
I know. I'm
it.
so fucking
He
glad
called it.
that.
He 100% called it. And
Yeah.
God,
What did you do?
okay.
You can tell it.
I'm very excited to hear this.
So Avery and I really don't know what each other. I kind of know what he looked like, but he knew me from descriptions, and I was like, maybe
All
he
I knew was that
forgot.
you had a beard.
Yeah, and I said he probably forgot, and so I brought Dimitri. Dimitri's a very large bear-like man.
6'4". He's 6'4" in all directions.
Yeah, he's fucking huge. And so I left a description of him, but I'm like, I'll be waiting for you at this area. And I had him go over there. And so the thing is, I think Avery remembered what I actually look like a little bit more because
So I looked at him and I looked at, based on the description.
Yeah, he looked at me and he walked up to me and I just looked up at him with this fucking blank expression, like I had no idea who he was. And he goes like,
dying.
yeah, and he goes like, oh, and he like turns around. He's like looking around. He like looks at his phone. Like, I'm sorry, sir. And then I see him. Dude. He goes up to Dimitri. But I'm like, I told Dimitri, don't fucking say anything because he'll know that's not my voice. And so Avery points at Dimitri. Dimitri just points at him, and they're just fucking pointing at each other. And I'm saying anything.
Jesus.
And I'm like, okay, angle him so I could get behind Avery, and I could like, fucking get him. I could sneak up on him, but he's not fucking angling him around. So then I just had to walk up and fucking slam my hands on his shoulders. But from the side, so he could clearly see me approaching.
Yeah, I could clearly see him approaching. Also, he was dressed like Nintendo, which was a detail that he left out.
What does that mean?
You told me about that. That's exactly what you said.
I mean, he's buying a really shitty flannel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said to David. I was like, Mandy's gonna
exactly
dress up like Nintendo, and then he's gonna take me back to his apartment. It's gonna be the Nintendo set. He's had a nightmare of that.
And you told me, and I was like,
you told me exactly that because while we were in the car, we were talking about Nintendo for some fucking reason, and you said, "Man, he's gonna dress like Nintendo at the airport." I cannot believe you called it.
And he was
Holy
right.
Shit.
Well, he said I had a nightmare that your apartment was fuck.
The Nintendo set.
Yeah, I had a nightmare apartment was the Nintendo set, and I immediately said, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a really oversized flannel now, just like one of those big, checkered ones." Except it was fucking hot out. So I was also wearing like gym shorts and a t-shirt, and it was like going down to my fucking knees. I looked horrible, but it would upset Avery.
Oh man,
he was wearing his epic graphic t-shirt and his flannel and his bright blue shorts. It was very good.
And then we took Avery to a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, I kind of want to point one thing out because it was my immediate impression of Mandy, because I assumed he would be a forest man, and when we get out of the airport, we're driving down like a road, and if you walk 10 feet off the road in either direction, you're just in the woods. But you can see like 3 other roads at the same time, and Mandy just goes, God, I want to get out of this concrete nightmare. There's no trees anywhere.
And he didn't fucking understand till later, like, oh, this is trees for you.
So I thought because of everything that happened at the airport that this was some other layer of fucking with me that I didn't understand, and I thought I was fucking dying. Anyways, we were into the Chinese restaurant.
I guess context was that I had a back injury. Long story short, they gave me some medicine that lowered my immunity, and I got an ear infection in both ears, which was over by the time Avery came, but my ears were still plugged up. So I was effectively half deaf, if not more than that.
I would say 3/4 deaf.
Yeah, 3/4.
Did the medicine for your back affect your ears? Is that
it was like an anti-inflammatory thing, and
it was steroids.
Yeah, and it lowered my immunity, and I'd been like going to like a pool to like stretch things out, and like try to do some exercises, but ended up the water in my ears caused an ear infection that spread to both because my immunity was fucking shot. But so we're like, oh, we'll take Avery to a nice Chinese restaurant. The thing is, I can't remember half of what I fucking said because only Avery heard it. Only Avery and Dimitri heard what I was saying.
Well, the thing about the Chinese restaurant you took me to was it was a Chinese restaurant behind another restaurant off the road that was like this giant white stone building that had no windows and lion statues flanking the doors.
Yeah.
So I immediately thought I was about to be harvested for organs.
Well, that's because Dimitri was talking about like cannibalism.
He was talking about cannibalism while we were driving over.
He was like, have you heard of cannibals? Do you think they're real?
What?
Yeah. It was like
even cannibals.
Personally,
what do you think you would do when confronted by a cannibal?
It was like Pulp Fiction, except there's like a grizzly bear like in the front seat turned around like asking you how you feel about cannibalism and stuff.
Yeah, like if there were humans that were raised specifically to be eaten, would I eat them?
Probably. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
oh, that's
because
like the manga.
Sure.
Yeah, he's asking them all these questions about how you feel about cannibalism. And it's like, all right, now we're gonna pull up to the restaurant with no windows. The large stone Minecraft-like building.
White stone Minecraft building flanked by lion statues with giant heavy wooden doors. And then Mandy we open the door, Mandy walks in, the guy at the front goes, "Oh, just 3 tonight?" Like, oh, he recognizes him. And I'm like, I'm definitely getting harvested for organs tonight. I guess I had a good 10 days prior to this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm good with the owner. But yeah,
Yeah.
usually I come with like a larger group, so it's like, oh, just 3 tonight?
Yeah.
He looks so fucking uncertain.
So we walk in, and then we walk through like the fucking lobby area, I guess, and then we go into the restaurant itself, and nobody else is there. It is just us and maybe 2 other people eating in the entire restaurant.
I mean, what day was this? Like, maybe it was just like off.
Maybe you
I
should
don't
have.
remember.
Or maybe it's a front for something.
It was,
like
it's
organ
a very
harvesting.
nice place.
It is a very nice place.
Okay.
Oh, it would be nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways, and so we were having conversations, but the problem was I couldn't fucking hear. The problem with that is I not only cannot hear, I also can't gauge my own
Can't
volume
gauge
well.
his own volume level
In
in
a
an
very-
empty restaurant.
In a near dead silent, very nice restaurant. And I can't remember what I fucking said to what. Because
I said, Dimitri asked me something. I don't remember the exact conversation, but I remember that what I said ended with, "I was bored already." And then Mandy just whips his head around, looks me dead in the eyes, and yells, "What about the board identity?"
I'm not sure it was that loud, but yeah, it was.
It was really fucking loud.
The problem
And I
was-
know you know it was loud because you told me you saw fear in my eyes when you yelled at me.
Oh, that's right. Your eyes started fucking bugging out.
Oh my god.
Well, it got worse because like the owner saw me walk in and we're like, oh, we're with our friend from out of town, and so he has like his staff being super attentive.
Yeah, we
And,
have like 4 waiters.
Oh my god.
But the problem was like one would come across the table and look at me and be like, "Ah, blah, 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 blah," and I'd stare at them and I'd like nod and then something would happen. Like I would get a refill I didn't want, or like, are you done, sir? Like I just stare at them.
My favorite was, "Are you done, sir?" Yes. Then they start, no, wait. It was, "You finished," and they said, "Are you done, sir?" And you said, "Oh no, thank you." They
just walked away.
And you were like, "When are they gonna take my plate?"
So I thought like, "Do you want a refill?" I was like, "Oh no, thanks," and they just walk away.
It's kind of disappointed that those fish antibiotics didn't work.
He still
No,
had
they
them.
did. Yeah,
Did they?
The thing is, it just the infection was gone, but just like when your middle ear fills up with fluid, it can take like weeks to fucking drain it.
Okay, a genuine question. How did you get to the point where you thought that the fish antibiotics were the way to go?
It's the same as the
It- it's
antibiotics
the
they
same.
prescribed to you.
It's amoxicillin.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the exact same thing.
But it's less expensive, I guess.
Yeah, and the packaging also says for your beloved
Fish.
fish all over it. No, specifically beloved pet fish. It can help skin/scales, lungs/gills. They're very overt about it,
Yeah.
but they also deny
Plausible.
everything. Anyway, so flash forward us getting smashed every night that week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God.
This is Avery's favorite part for some reason.
No, it's not my favorite part. And that was like
Avery-
that was like day 4.
Avery
That was
just
just
likes
the,
alcohol.
that was
Is it
just
day
the
4?
Yeah, I'm talking about specifically when
Yeah.
it was day 4. At a certain point I lost track of what time was. And every morning we would wake up trying to CSI, like figure out what happened the night before, which we weren't completely convinced ever happened. I think we
Yeah.
watched To Boldly Flee 1.5 times.
I think so.
I think
The
you've
only
told
time
me
I
about
actually
that
blacked
one.
out was watching Laser Team, but that's
watched
later.
Laser
That's
Team?
later in the
No,
timeline.
That is
That's
not
later
true.
in the timeline.
That is not true because you don't remember setting any of the traps.
But that was. Oh, you're
traps?
right. Well, we're getting to that.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. I don't remember what the first night blacking out was. The first night we were like, wow, we're on such a good pace. This is great.
Yeah, we were. I remember talking about like, wow, we're at such a good level. We were at it for hours. Just wow.
I should say that this was my 11th night of heavy drinking.
Yeah,
in a
because
row.
Yeah.
when we were in Colorado,
Yeah.
like every night. Every night for you, because you
Every night
were
for
the
me, 'cause
only
I didn't
person
take
that
breaks.
wasn't sick as shit.
Yeah.
Like everybody at
I
the
did get sick. I
fucking-
just am not a quitter.
Dude, I've never been as sick as that in my life. Like that fucking morning when I got up and I couldn't even speak. Like holy fuck.
Avery got sick a few times, but I think that's also later.
Oh, that is
Holy
later.
shit.
Also, that was fucking, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
After first night, I don't even remember first night.
Was Trap Day or Ring Wraith Day before? I don't remember.
Trap Day was before. I think it's the same day.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you are right.
Because Traps was the morning after Trap Night.
Yeah.
Should we just skip to Trap Night?
Yeah, just explain what Trap Night was because I don't.
So Mandy, when he gets really so on the third day or fourth day, I don't remember. I think it was the fourth day. On the fourth morning, I'm waking up. I'm sitting in like on Mandy's couch, and there's it's like a separated couch. It's 2 chairs, and there's cup holders. And in the cup holder, there's just a glass of water. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I feel like fucking garbage right now. And so I grab the glass of water and I lift it to my lips and I take a big ol' sip and it's straight vodka.
Oh!
Wait, no, it was a water bottle.
It was a water bottle. No, it was a water bottle. I had a water bottle. It wasn't even a glass because Mandy had prepared. Mandy had thought about that. I wouldn't trust a glass the next morning. So I take a big old swig and it's straight vodka and I swallow because I don't want to waste good vodka.
Crystal?
Yeah, it was Crystal Head vodka.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So it went down easy, but it was still startling. And then I'm like, oh, fucking gross, Jesus Christ. And then I like stand up and I look at the spot on the couch where I usually sit and there's another water bottle there and I'm like, okay. So I walk over, I open that water bottle, I take a swig, also straight vodka.
Just fucking plant vodka everywhere around the apartment.
And then we reached,
I used to do that too at house parties. It's great.
Yeah, and then I spent the next hour walking around, like opening every bottle of water, like opening everything that wasn't sealed, sniffing it and going, "There's some vodka in that."
You just put vodka in
and then
everything?
I'm not even at the best one yet.
part.
Also, knowing Mandy, I genuinely thought you were going to talk about how he set up bear traps around your room or something.
Fuck no.
That's what I was thinking as well in my head.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't shock me, but no. But I fucking... And then after that hour, Mandy stumbles out of his bedroom and he's like, I don't remember not sleeping on the floor last night. Because that happened a lot, was Mandy sleeping on the floor because of his back.
Oh.
He lied on the floor a lot. But
just during the day.
He stumbles out
Basically,
and I
just
tell
to
him,
keep
I
it
was like,
straight.
do you remember setting traps for me last night? And you were like, did that happen again?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because usually I did it to myself.
Yeah, usually he sets the traps for himself, but this time he had a victim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, drunk Mandy sets
Tries to
traps
keep
for sober
me
Mandy.
drunk.
Yeah, so that drunk Mandy can take over. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. So
What the fuck?
after we go through and he starts helping me find all the vodka and everything, and then after like 30 minutes we sit down and we start watching. I forget what the fuck we started watching. We probably started watching Roar again.
It was probably Nostalgia Critic.
Or Roar.
I don't know.
At the same time. Who
But I
knows?
remember the epiphany.
Then after about 30 minutes of us sitting down and watching shit and just talking, he sits up, like bolt upright and goes, have you had coffee this morning? And I said, no, not yet. And then he stands up, he walks over to the fucking Keurig in the kitchen, opens the water container on it, smells it, and then pours it out. Because he was trying to poison me with vodka coffee.
Because every morning Avery would have some coffee, and so drunk me was like, ha ha ha, he'll go to make coffee.
He'll never expect it in the coffee, even after he finds out about the water bottles.
That even
I don't remember setting any of them. Yeah, it would work because the water would probably fuck up the
wouldn't
coffee
it
maker,
boil?
but
Yeah. We reached the
If you
point...
boil alcohol, doesn't it just like...
It doesn't like.
Who
Oh
knows?
no, I don't. I think I'm gonna
What?
stop myself
Yeah.
before
Hold
I
up.
say something that makes
I might
no
microwave
fucking
like
sense.
liquor later, but yeah, go on.
We
But it's not the same as boiling.
we fucking reached...
Can you
After... Okay, 30 minutes after we made that discovery, we were both sitting, and then we looked at each other, and we were like, I feel so fucking sick and or drunk, and I don't know what's happening.
yeah.
For context, Mandy has a fucking air filter in his apartment.
Shut the fuck
I
up!
think-
You did not do that. Are you trying to fucking kill yourself? What
Oh
the
my!
I can't remember any of it.
You were just breathing in fucking.
So we were up. We were
Hotbox with liquor.
we were up and drunk against our own will in the morning.
Oh my
What the fuck? That's fucking dangerous as shit.
I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of into that, and I want to try that at some point.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking insane.
It doesn't get you that fucked. It just makes you feel kind of ill.
Yeah, and then it
It's like, wow, I
gets
feel kind of
You're
sick.
just selling me on this. Keep talking.
Oh yeah, because that's when I became the ring wraith.
Yeah. So at this point, we were like, well, we're already drunk.
Now you're talking.
You try to drink water, keep tasting vodka.
I think I suspected the tap at one point.
Oh my
Nothing
god.
in the entire fucking apartment was safe.
Are you sniffing like an orange juice bottle or something?
did
You went to get some juice and you were like,
I had to
don't know.
check. I didn't know if you made a really weak screwdriver.
that's right, yeah, the orange juice container. And it was.
It was a
Orange juice
screwdriver.
Yeah. The
I
orange
like
juice
that you
was
were
a giant
making you were
screwdriver.
making fun of me for sniffing the orange juice when it was a giant screwdriver.
Yeah,
Is a
but
screwdriver? a
that
drink?
ended up.
The screwdriver is vodka and orange juice.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like trying to lockpick something.
Yeah,
No,
I was like,
no,
what
no,
the
no.
fuck are you talking about?
I didn't know screwdriver was a drink.
Well, I know what vodka orange juice is, but I just call it vodka orange juice.
The screwdriver got me later, but
It did,
no.
because you forgot.
Yeah.
After I warned you.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk about your carbonation Darth Vader chamber.
When you're drunk, how do you even set up these traps? When I get drunk, I can't get off my ass at all.
Oh no, that's definitely like doable. When you're
No,
drunk.
what happens is like the last thing I remember is like being on the floor and then I wake up later and I've done something.
Yeah.
At some point I got back up.
You're asking
Went back
asking
down.
the wrong person. Wait for Mandy to get fucking blasted and then ask him, because that Mandy might know.
Yeah. And so then we just ordered Chinese.
We did order Chinese again from a different place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so while we were ordering Chinese, it's not that funny. It was just such a fucking funny visual. It's Dimitri comes back over and he brings snacks and we go
More
and
booze.
buy more booze at some point. I don't remember when that happened. All I know is we bought it out of a warehouse.
Yeah. Well, we went twice, didn't we, with you?
We did go twice.
Yeah, because the lady recognized us. She's like,
Yeah.
wow, you boys are back already.
we were buying a lot of booze. And then I don't remember which day that was, but Dimitri's back and we're talking about ordering Chinese food. And Mandy, at one point, I'm like,
hang on, Avery, I have to stop you. I need context for who Dimitri is.
Dimitri's Mandy's
Is this
friend
like
who's
a
6'4" in all
bodyguard?
directions.
Okay.
Bodyguard.
He's just imagine just picture a grizzly bear, like an actual.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was
Yeah.
like your bodyguard or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And imagine a man.
Why not?
Imagine a man as tall as you, but really fucking wide.
So me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Ladies.
So, no, fucking Dimitri is back over and he brought a bunch of snacks, but we had to order Chinese food for dinner. And just at some point, man, I just hear Mandy say, I'm gonna order it online. I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. And I look over at him and he's bent over the armrest of the couch, covered in a blanket, looking like a ring wraith. I just start fucking crying laughing because he didn't even realize. I said, why are you a fucking ring wraith? And he just went, fuck.
It was a bad day.
It was such a great day.
And then that was the next night when the big event was Avery going, haha, let's watch Laser Team. And we each had a screwdriver, and I just said, you know what, I'll destroy mine. And then I looked at him expectantly, like, are you going to finish yours?
It was like 90% vodka. No, that wasn't what it was. You carbonated fucking Kraken.
That's
What?
right.
You carbonated.
With one of those fucking
The Darth Vader machine. Yeah, okay. we
Explain the Darth
okay.
Vader machine.
With like a soda stream?
I have I have like a soda stream, like a drink carbonator. But the thing is, we were just mixing stuff. They were going, haha, let's carbonate it.
No, I wasn't doing that. Don't say I was doing that.
But the thing is, like, we started calling it the Star Wars machine because it made this really ominous fucking hiss when it was done, and then the bottle would fog up and like strange clouds would emerge from the bottle.
Strange.
So then, like, me and Dimitri just saying Star Wars quotes is like, we're like, I'm your father. And then we'd pour it and drink it, and something bad would happen every time.
How so?
He poured
we bought really smooth vodka. Let's carbonate it.
Yeah, that happened.
Why would you do that?
There was also
How
the
was
point
it?
where it was worse.
Does carbonating it do anything to it?
Carbonating vodka makes it much harder to drink. That's what we learned.
Yep.
Does it make
Sure
it
does.
stronger?
Nope.
No.
Then what's the
We just
point?
We just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
Wouldn't the
some of us
carbonation-
thought it was funny.
I mean, we've found good mixes. Like, wow, if you carbonate some Kraken, put some vodka in it, then put some Bailey's. Like, it was like a little chemistry set.
That's not true. You carbonated the Kraken, poured it into a glass, then downed the entire thing, poured me one, and looked at me like I was about to do the
Wait,
same.
whoa. Did you say you carbonated fucking milk?
No, Kraken.
No, Kraken.
Oh, I thought you carbonated fucking Bailey's. I was like, you're a freak.
Bailey's has milk?
That's horrible. Well, it's a cream.
Oh.
We had rum chata at one point that
We
Dimitri
did have rum
brought.
chata, yeah.
We mixed
Please
it
don't
with
tell me
10-penny
you
rum, and it was
carbonated it.
delicious.
Yeah, 10-penny rum and rum chata mix really well together. That shit's good.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, that was mainly it. It's like, wow, we had a great time with Creel. There's just that one weird part where his daughter tried to throw my insurance card in the fireplace. It's like, wow, his family's cool. And then we drove back, and my spine popped the whole way.
We didn't talk about the time when Dimitri was over and we all got really fucking drunk. And then at some
you
point,
specify?
yeah, okay, I know. Listen,
It was like which time? Okay, which time was this?
this was the time when you and Dimitri started watching my No Man's Sky video.
Oh yeah. Actually, I didn't tell you this. This is a podcast exclusive. I found a video on my phone, but you can't actually see you because you're covered by a blanket. And it's because we were watching Avery was passed out underneath a blanket. We were watching his No Man's Sky review, but we were both like giving critiques
They
and
were
like
talking
comments
to
and
me
praise.
the entire time.
Yeah. Like they used to be like, wow, that was such a good joke, Avery. And Avery's just like snoring under a blanket.
Earlier in that same night, I don't have any memory of this, but I know that earlier in that same
pizza.
night, yeah, I went over and I grabbed a trash can and put it next to me for a bit, and I was just having a conversation with Dimitri, leaned over the armrest, vomited into the trash can, leaned back over and continued my sentence.
Oh no, there was a part where he was eating pizza and he's like, yeah, did you show? And he started throwing up the trash can. They like wiped his mouth and started fucking eating more pizza.
What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ.
It was when you ordered that pizza, you and Dimitri get up to go stumble over to the door and get it.
Oh,
both
no,
of
I
you
forgot.
together, like you needed backup.
That's right.
And the pizza guy asks how y'all doing tonight, and then Mandy just goes, pretty fucked, to be honest. And then Mandy gives him a $40 tip on accident.
Oh my fucking god, Mandy.
You made that guy's
good for
day.
him. Well, I was like, I think it was like about $20 or so, but I had like cash and I only carried 20s. And so it's like, this looks like enough.
He just gave him $60. And then another
Pretty
night,
fucked, to be
that was
honest.
Domino's night. And then
Yeah. Oh no, the exclusive is there's a video on my phone of me and Dimitri drunkenly going, show me on the TV, show me on the couch. But you're just covered with a blanket and snoring. I have that on my phone. Because like it's just like the little owl talking to the screen. Like we pan over and it's just like this snoring blanket mound. Such an awful week.
it's such a good time. I remember like 6 hours of the entire time I was there.
Because Oh yeah, Papa John's night was the really bad
Papa
night.
John's night was the really bad night because you told me you were ordering pizza from some local place.
Yeah, but then they turned out to be closed, so I went, what else is open? And then you were eating it, you're like, wait.
I was.
What made it funny is that you open the Papa John's box and you were eating slices, then later you're like, wait. You like pull the lid down. Is this Papa John's?
Because I started feeling sick. That's when I realized.
Wait, Papa John's is still around? I thought they closed down after the whole bigot thing.
No, they're huge. The lore behind Papa John's pizza is that for some fucking reason I can't eat Papa John's pizza because every time I eat Papa John's I will vomit at some point. I think
it wasn't like we got something crazy. We got like a cheese
I had
pizza
fucking,
and like a.
I don't remember
it was like
what I
a
had.
nothing pizza.
Mine was just like cheese. Yeah.
Dimitri had like a barbecue chicken, I think.
I had a
remember.
barbecue chicken. Yeah.
Shout out to barbecue chicken.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I thought somebody was gonna join the cheese brigade. Go on.
No, but what happened was like because Avery wasn't that drunk yet, he just kind of kept the trash can between his legs. He just throw up into it occasionally in the middle of conversation.
Yeah.
We just keep talking.
Yeah.
No one thought anything of it. And then we watched Scorpion Thunderbolt one night.
Oh, we did do
Oh
that.
my god!
I have no idea what that is.
The best fucking movie.
Dimitri fucking drank for the witch.
Yeah, every time the witch appeared, Dimitri drank. Dimitri died.
Dude,
We
that
tried
movie
to
is
stop
so
him.
fucking good, dude.
Don't fucking drink for the witch. I'm gonna drink for the witch.
David, can you
I'm
imagine-
gonna drink for Chad. I'm gonna drink for the lizard.
Yeah, he drank for Chad, the witch, and the lizard, David. And I need you to
Oh
know
my-
that
that's like
he wasn't
all
drinking
the fucking
beer, David. He was drinking.
He's drinking
I know.
Kraken.
He was drinking 45% rum.
We didn't
Dude,
have
that's
any
like-
beer that whole week.
What
We had
movie was
nothing but
that?
hard
Blood
liquor.
Diamond?
No,
It's called
Scorpion
Scorpion
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Okay. Scorpion.
It's a fucking.
it's an amazing B movie.
Don't. If you watch it.
I'll tell a weird sleepover story.
Yeah,
I went to,
Yeah.
what's a weird kid's name? I never like to use real names for these things.
Clement.
Just in case. Clement.
Blaine.
fuck it.
Blaine.
Clement.
Oh, Blaine is good.
Blaine.
It's
Blaine
same
is
syllable.
really good.
Blaine is also
Yeah.
a weird kid I had a sleepover with, so this works.
Yeah, so I was made like 9 or 10. Fuck, probably about 9 or 10. And this wasn't even like my choice. This was like your moms are friends, and then like a sleepover happens.
Oh yeah.
She's like, you're gonna sleep over at Blaine's house this weekend. And I went, okay. My mom's like, you have to understand, like he's like Blaine has always been a little like he's had trouble making friends, you know. Ever since his parents got divorced, he's had a lot of anger. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh boy.
And in retrospect, I realized this made some sense because we were just playing like GoldenEye and the N64 for a while, and everything was okay. And he goes, "Let's play upstairs," and I went, "Okay." You know how like in every 90s like or 80s children's movie, the child has like an enormous fucking bedroom.
yeah.
It was like that, and at first I thought that was his bedroom, but it was a really nice, like, big room with like a single window at the end to let light in, hardwood floor. The thing was, this was probably the dad's office before like he went wherever he did, because the whole room was enormous but empty except for 2 items. In the left corner, there was a box filled with Kinects, and in the middle of the room was a Rock'em Sock'em like robots set, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a little punching game where you
There's
each have
no
like a
way.
little controller.
It's like
There's
it's like
no
real
way
steel.
people don't know what that is.
Yeah, and you fucking mash the button and pop the other one's head off. And it was a fucking small soldiers one. So it was just like
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of sick.
it was the Archer like furry man, and then Tommy Lee Jones soldier, and that's in the middle of the room. He's like, "Come on, let's play." I'm like, okay.
What the fuck?
So we just sit in the middle of this huge fucking room playing this Rock'em Sock'em Robots thing, and it's like everything we say is like echoing because the room is so
What?
big. And we're playing with this thing for like 3 hours, and he's really loving it. And he goes, okay. And like, I don't even remember what we had for dinner. It was like, we had like hot dogs or something. But I remember he's like, okay, time for sleep. We went into his bedroom, which was directly across from the cathedral with the Kinects in it that we never touched.
The cathedral?
It was so big. Like, the rooms in the house were pretty tiny, except for this one freakish room on the second floor. And his room, his actual room, was possibly a walk-in closet or some sort of storage room for this huge room. Because in it, he had like some windows in the wall. He had a bed, barely enough room like to walk to the bed on the floor. And directly like in front of the walking area was a tank with a huge fucking snapping turtle in it. and I mean, like, when I say too big for the container, the edges of the shell were like fucking touching the glass on both sides. Like, this was clearly a turtle he had found. So parents thought it would be like a box turtle, and so they got a container for one, but it had hugely outgrown it, and when it would turn, the fucking glass would loudly creak.
Oh,
and Blaine would be like, "Oh, that's just Sammy moving around." And I'm noticing the top panes of the glass, they're like bending outwards a little bit. Like, it's out, the glass is partially out of the frame.
That's so sad. No.
No, it gets worse. He's like, "Oh yeah, like he does it." What happened? No, because it's out, and he goes, "Oh yeah, like the glass breaks a little bit. Like, you know, sometimes he's escaped. We just put him back in there." Oh, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But what I realized laying on the floor is that when it's escaped, because it's like kind of on like this shelf, it probably like breaks, it shatters out of like his little habitat, and he goes onto the floor. And he doesn't have much like space to fuck around with, really. He either runs to the cathedral room or is here on the floor in the walkway. And I'm supposed to sleep on the floor next to his bed. And I realized, looking up at this, that there's a snapping turtle glaring down at me, and that he could probably escape at any time he wants. And I'm on the floor.
Oh my god. Was it like an alligator snapper?
I don't know. It was so long ago, but just like, it was huge and clearly evil. Like, he had probably gotten deranged from his time in captivity there.
Yeah, probably.
But it was realizing on the floor, like trying to sleep, that, oh wait, when it breaks out, it lands right where I'm laying. And so I looked up at it, and it's like looking down at me, and I'm staring up at it. And now I'm terrified because I don't want to get up because I don't know if that'll provoke it. And the door is like to the left of it. So if I try to leave, I have to walk past it. And it's staring at me, and I start hearing...
No!
I realize the glass is starting to push outward. And I'm like...
Holy shit.
Blaine! He's fucking snoring. And then the creaking stops, and it's still staring at me. And water's like leaking out of its little container.
Oh my fucking god.
And it's like dripping onto my foot. God. And I realize if I like startle this thing, it might like thrash around and like collapse on top of me. And it'll just start biting me, and it'll kill me. Because once it starts biting me, it just won't stop. I'm 9. I don't know how to deal with a fucking snapping turtle. I'm just like, oh, it bites you until it kills you. That's how they work. So I'm sitting there for what feels like hours, just staring at this turtle as it's like pushing against the glass, which is starting to come out and out more at an angle, and is clearly about to flop over, and it's going to fall on me. I'm just like, holy fuck, what do I do? And so I pull my feet up, and I start balling myself up, and I don't know what to do. So I'm like, oh, I got it. And I stand up as fast as I can, and I fucking punch Blaine in the face.
What the fuck?
and he starts screaming. I jump on the bed. The turtle habitat falls over. The turtle runs out, and he's like, ah! And he's screaming. And I start screaming too, because I'm seeing the turtle like coming out. The turtle's loose. His mom runs upstairs, sees that like the thing is knocked over, the turtle's loose, and he's screaming. And so she's like, "No, I'll take care of it. Like, don't worry, we'll get the turtle tool. We'll get the turtle tool." I'm like, what the fuck is the turtle tool?
What the fuck?
And I don't know how to describe this fucking apparatus she comes back with. It's some fucking nutty Professor Swiffer looking crab claw that it's clearly been fashioned out of like broken cleaning materials. And she fucking snatches it up like a crab and just like is flipping it like a fucking burger in the air. I'm so thrown off by what's happening because she's just like turning this turtle over and over again, like upside down, right side up. She's like, don't worry, I'm just disorienting him.
What the What the fuck?
Don't worry, I'm just disorienting him.
That is so much.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. He's still screaming. And then she's like,
it.
and then she goes, I'm so mad. She goes, oh, it's okay. What? It's like, we'll put Blaine out in his habitat in the backyard for a while. And it's like,
Blaine?
Pardon me, not Blaine. Whatever.
Okay, I was like, holy shit.
I'm gonna put Big Blaine out there.
That would have been way worse.
This is the turtle's room. You're just allowed to be in here.
It might as well have been. And so, yeah, she's like, we'll put Mr. Turtle's habitat in the backyard for a while. And then, like, I'm back on the floor, and the turtle's gone, so I'm like, fine. And Blaine's sitting there, and then he starts crying, and he's like, why would the turtle do that to me? He was convinced it had bit him, like, in the face that he was sleeping. I don't say a fucking word. And the next day, the turtle, when I'm going to leave, I look like through, they have like a sliding glass door. I look out back. The turtle has a huge fucking habitat out there. It looks like it's made for a dog, like with a little pond and everything. And it's just like sitting on the edge of it, completely fine. It had like more room than you would need for a turtle. And it's just like, for whatever reason, he sometimes just liked having it in his little box so he could look at it. And it would get pissed and try to break out to go back down there.
Wow.
But it couldn't deal with stairs, so just run into the cathedral and fuck around with the connects. And I was
can't touch
sleeping
the
in
connects. Those are Mr. Turtles.
Yes, and I was sleeping in his fucking toll lane. Like, I slept on the road he uses to leave.
Oh my god.
Because fucking people who are from the south, I'm gonna post an alligator snapper because this is what I've been picturing as the turtle for the entire time, and it makes the story so much better.
Yes.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
it
that's
was
a
an alligator
monster.
snapper?
It was fucking huge.
Oh my god!
I tell you, like I said, the fucking glass was like making a scraping sound whenever it moved, and it would just like lean against it and break out.
Oh my god!
He should not have
Fucking
had
had a kaiju in his room in a glass cage.
There was room for the bed, the turtle, and the turtle's road, and that was it.
Holy shit.
I slept where it got out, where it would flap out, I would assume every night to try and escape, and it would just go into the one empty room, so it'd be no problem, because it's like, where can it hide? It's either in the connects or behind, no, it couldn't hide behind the rock and socket.
It's a fucking monster. It's literally a
It was like the
kaiju.
kind of, it was like a joke you'd see in a cartoon, like, oh, like that's Fluffy, that's his little cage, when it's like, it can just like move its arm and break out of it. That's what it was like. It was just sitting there with like this little pond to stick its foot into.
This is a lot. This is so much.
I guess it liked the heat lamp. That's like the only reason it didn't like break out all the time, was because like it would sit there and then go, okay, I'm warm, and then it would just fucking leave. Except this time, like the fact that the Blaine started screaming was enough to make his mom come up instead of just hearing like the nightly when like it falls over. This time she heard screaming, so it's like, I wonder if the dad left because of the turtle.
Are you confident that the dad left and wasn't just gone?
Like the turtle got him? I don't know.
That's why the boy was screaming, why would he do this to me?
This is like a fucking A24 movie. Like you have a relationship loss, so you just like start fixating onto this like fucking kaiju.
Oh my god.
You have to get over your wife's death. The turtle's not a replacement. It's clearly a monster. You have to get over this in a healthy way. So that was his entertainment.
Dude, Cameron would fucking love that.
Fucking N64 connects Small Soldiers Rock'em Sock'em and Monster Turtle. Those are the entertainment.